Welcome to Elite Encounters, where epic stories are told and you watch the legends unfold. Guys, we are back on Tuesday here with Soul Severed, and we would like you guys to take a look at our channel, check out the links there, check out our Patreon, our website, and the awesome things there. And we have been doing kind of a thing for going into next week is Incanati's Day, or for everybody else, New Year's. How did we do with that, Several?
Well, with the latest additions, we have officially reached 7 tier 3 subs.
Yes! Bard Vision, guys, that is it. Officially, we will have Bard Vision next Tuesday. That is this campaign, Soul Severed campaign, the musical. So we will be seeing different things happening, people breaking out into song, and we're gonna see how that goes, guys. Thank you for all your support, those tier 3 subs. Guys, we'll see what we come up with next after that. Let's see how this one goes next week. Make sure you check out Bloodlords on Mondays. Barnabas Brushes is on Wednesdays. I don't know, is he doing Barnabas Brushes?
He's on hiatus until after the holidays.
Okay. Yeah, after the holidays, we'll get Barnabas Brushes back and we'll see the amazing painting that he does there. And you will see us next week on Tuesday as well for Soul Severed Bard Vision version 1. Let's see what happens. I'm excited to see what these guys come up with. And yes, Laura, Bard Vision is happening. So I'm a little nervous about it, but it's gonna be great, I think. Everybody start getting your warm-ups. Nobody's allowed any unapproved time off next week, all that. Right. Yeah.
She just wants to hear us sing.
She does. I'm excited about it, guys. Thank you again for all your support. So let's get to what today is, and we're gonna go to previously on Soul Severed.
It's a good thing I got my sickness out of the way.
Right?
Dude, right?
Previously on Soul Severed, the group United Souls made their way into Orvast only to find a teleportation circle and make their way all the way across the country. They're hoping to a place called Arklune, which is just north of Mirathol, which is Chevy's hometown. Trying to get across the country to try to figure out how they can get to the Hells, but they couldn't be farther from the Hells, although maybe a different type of hell. They have found themselves teleported underwater with absolutely no air in sight until they found their way through this kind of labyrinth of a drowned library and through some secret doors, and finally finding a pocket of air here and there so that they could breathe, get some spells ready, take deep breaths, and continue to move on. As they made their way through the library, they might have seen some interesting things, but worried about running out of air as it was getting harder to breathe. They continued on, only for several to pass by, leading the way, some kind of glowing substance that wasn't the algae, and it came after them. So we stopped in the middle of a fight with some kind of spirit or ghost of some kind that was hanging out in this drowned library. Everybody underwater, keeping, I've got a breath tracker over here. A few of you are in decent shape, as you've got an hour or more of underwater breathing, but some people still need air. And with that, we're going to jump right in here, and we're going to jump to the top of the order, which is actually Avery. And we've got you right here, Avery. We can get that battle cam. Actually, you know what? I'll let you think for a moment while you think. A letter finally arrived to Mirathol, and we're gonna let Chevy give that a read here, as he did send a letter back to Several's daughter, and that way you guys can hear what she read. Avery, think about what you're gonna be doing, as you'll be going up for battle right after this. Go ahead, Chevy.
Kilara, I can't even begin to tell you what a relief it is to hear from you, and to know that Anna and Clara are safe. To hear that Clara doesn't have to be restrained anymore, it's the first good night's sleep I'll have had in months. You have my gratitude, more than I could ever put into words. As for your request, I understand. I see how you and your father interact, or rather, don't. Rest assured that I am already watching his back as a member of the United Souls, as someone that I would consider my best friend, and now additionally as a favor to you. I won't let him get into any trouble we can't handle, and he won't hear a word about this letter from me. Your father as well as he can be given the situation. He and Sunshine have become extremely close. He's a jerk to Avery, though she dishes it right back to him. He is a friend to Esteban, even when we all forget who he is. He is somewhat of a father figure to Ernela, as we are her adoptive family away from home, and he is an enduring friend to me, even though he knows my past, and even when I say hurtful things while not quite feeling myself. He is protective of each of us, as we are of him. He is safe, and more importantly, he is loved. As Several's friend, however, I must interpose just this once. Please find it in your heart to converse with him. I know some of what happened between you, and while I can understand why you're upset, I can't say I wouldn't do the same given the same situation with my own daughter. As a father's love for his children often defies logic. Call his decision selfish or brash or careless, but ultimately he was just a father protecting his little girl. I can see the heartbreak in his eyes every time he mentions you. He misses you greatly, more than he will ever admit to me. I hope the situation between you can be resolved eventually. This is the last I will press the matter for fear of overstepping and for respect to both of you. We found a cache with some of your letters in them a while back. Your father asked me to read them, and at that time, as he could not bring himself to do so, I let him know you were safe based on those contents. He did not want details, just to know that you were safe. Over the past few weeks, we have tried helping those suffering in Dromathan. We also spent some time searching for Barnabas' whereabouts. It seems Charlotte is also looking for the alchemist, so she can make something called the Divinium Elixir. We are heading now to where we believe he resides. I will not disclose this information for obvious reasons. Please write again when you can, even if it's just a few words. Knowing my family as well is one of the few things keeping me going. Be safe, Chevautant. P.S. I have enclosed some money for a toy ship for Clara. She was particularly fond of a Caravelle model that before I took my leave. Please let my family know I am safe and that not a day goes by that I won't think of them. I'll be home soon.
We figured you guys might want to hear what Kilara read when she opened that, and perhaps we'll even hear her response at some point. So, guys, with that, let's jump right in here. Avery, remember, you are underwater, and you are...
She just wanted to give you all warm and
took
fuzzy
your
inside.
deep breath, and
rip your heart out.
anything
Yeah,
that you
piss me
do
off.
to release that deep breath will negate that 8 hours that you got to breathe underwater. Because you did deep breath, not a underwater breathing, so.
Yeah.
She's able to hold her breath for 8 hours, guys, but let's see how it goes. What would you like to do?
It spins it in like 10 minute increments, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If she uses it.
Yeah.
She was enthralled by the letter, okay?
I know. I was also.
There was no thinking about what to do in combat.
There's not really much I can do because
Well,
I can't break it.
Technically, you haven't even come around the corner yet, really, to see what's going on.
Yeah, you don't even know what the heck's going on. You just know that we got thrown into a wall.
Can I move into the room?
You want to move on down the hall there toward Sunshine then?
Yeah.
Okay. And I need that athletics check to see how far you can go.
$34.
Okay, yeah, you're good. So you are moving in, your normal speed's 35, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so you can move then 15, because that is a crit, so that's one action, will get you there. Do you want to continue on around there? There's kind of a glow around the corner that you can't quite see.
Yeah, I'll continue on.
Okay, you come around the corner to get beside of Azara there and Elgato, and you see this creature up ahead, kind of shimmering in blue, and you're not quite sure what's going on, but it seems like everybody's kind of pushed back from it. You have one more action. What would you like to do with it? Your passive perception, you do see a bit of an air bubble up above, but it's only big enough for maybe one person to take a breath out of before somebody else would be able to get into it.
I'll send Azara up and let her breathe.
Okay. She just did, I believe. Yeah, she just did, so.
Okay, I'm gonna move then, so like if I'm in the way and someone make it easier for someone to get to it.
Okay.
That needs it.
It's up above you, so you're not quite in the way, but you could move on down the hall towards Cyril, or you could move to the corner there. Wherever would you like to go?
I'll move towards several.
Okay. So another 15 feet forward is gonna put you right here. Actually, it's gonna put you right here. Do you want to be that close to that thing?
Sorry.
I mean, maybe not that close.
You want to go to the right or the left or something?
Yeah, but to like the left a little bit.
2 words.
Okay.
Striking distance.
We can put you here, right in front of Azara. Right above Azara's head is where that air bubble is, so that is your turn. Where did I just put the initiative? There it is. All right, that brings us then to Cyril. What would you like to do?
I'd like to move up to that thing.
Okay.
Athletics check, you say?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 27.
All right. That's going to move you 20 feet right up to it. There you go.
And we're going to try and hit that thing.
All right.
32.
32 will hit.
I feel like I'm charging into Mordor.
You can hear like these drums.
I know.
Yeah.
24 slashing and 3 spirit damage.
24 slashing, 3 spirit, 27 total. And taking away some.
It is
for
off
its
guard.
resistance.
It's also frightened.
It is
it is.
frightened.
And I have more cards and frightens now, and such. All right, so now we are off guard and frightened. There we go.
And I'm gonna try and do combat grab. So I'm gonna try and hit it, and if I hit it, I get to grab it.
Okay.
That is 43.
43 is a crit.
$52.
52 damage.
52 damage.
Okay.
And I need to make my athletics check against his fortitude DC.
Go for it.
That's cocked. That's terrible. That's a 7. Plus, that's a 28. It's probably not going to get him.
28 versus Fortitude DC will
Yeah.
not. That
Yeah.
will fail. And I do need a will save from you.
Will save for me?
Yes,
You
please.
got it. That is a 26.
A 26
That's a 26.
is going to... Oh, I don't know if it was in the new ones. All right, so... there we go. All right, so you get close to it, you swing and you hit and you slice into this this form that seems to kind of warp with the water as you slice through it, and you suddenly get this pressured feeling in your chest, even though you don't breathe anymore.
Sure.
Your head suddenly swims with visions of drowning.
Okay.
It starts seeping into you as you feel that pressure in your chest, and that gives you slowed 1
Slowed 1.
until your next turn.
Got
or
it.
until the end of your next turn.
Got it.
So you are slowed 1. All right. And that then brings us to Sunshine.
Is this the round that my air pocket runs out?
Sunshine. Yes, this is round number 9. So it will run out at the end of this.
Okay, first I want to do a recall knowledge on what this is.
Okay, go for it. That
What
is going
knowledge?
to be a. Not here. I will take a religion or arcana. That looks like it might be a good roll, huh?
40?
40. That will definitely do it. This is you, after you guys were talking about Arclune and hearing about it, you seem to recall part of the stories told of several people drowning in the wave that hit the city. And then, of course, if people were drowning, there's definitely going to be some kind of ghost stories and such. And they say that parts of the city were sealed off because these ghost sentinels trying to protect the library still, even though it was underwater, were known to be down there. You believe this is one of the Arclune sentinels that was drowned. One of the librarians who cannot rest anymore. They became corrupted by the way they died and staying underwater for so long. You do know that it cannot function out of water, and it would shut down all of its abilities pretty much if it was out of water. And that seems to be about it. But it is definitely an undead. Guess you could get its weaknesses too, huh? Positive and fire.
Ha! Weird.
Imagine that.
Strangest things.
Well, I'm gonna make. Shit. Alright. I'm gonna take my potion of water breathing, first of all,
Okay.
because
Gotta breathe.
I have to breathe.
Okay. And that takes how long? Or that lasts for what? 8 hours? Is it?
1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour.
Okay, so your counter goes 0 and you have 1 hour on there. And you'd already pulled that out.
Yeah, I
earlier,
had it
didn't
in
you?
my hand.
Yeah. So there's 2 actions.
And then I am going to move forward.
How far?
How far am I from several?
Oh, you're about 35 feet.
Far enough.
31. Always 31.
It's 35 right now. About 35. Maybe 33.
My last action, I'm going to move forward.
Okay.
So,
Give me your athletics there.
critical fail.
Ooh. Well, you would lose some air, but you don't lose any air, and you can't seem to get yourself moving. You just kind of sink and your feet slip into the silt and such at the bottom, and no movement. So that brings us then to the Sentinel's turn. It has... we're gonna go with... Well, we might do that again. This large weapon appears just kind of... Seems the water just forms in its hand as it raises, and it grabs with 2 hands and comes slicing at you with this huge halberd that has kind of a crescent moon at the end of it. And that is going to be on several. That is a natural one. It is going to completely fail with that, and it hits and it just kind of dissipates around you in just kind of these little bubbles. Annoyed with that. It's gonna do its Moonwell Surge again. All right, so I need everybody within a 30-foot emanation. I believe that is everybody.
Should be everybody.
There's
Pretty
everyone
sure.
last time.
Yeah. Sunshine is just at the edge of it. So, not Sunshine. Yay! Sunshine's just outside of its reach. Unless I just put him back on the board wrong. I don't think I did, though. All right, so that's
I got pushed
everybody
back.
needs to make a fortitude save. 30-foot emanation from it. It releases this just tide of water that spirals around itself. All right, what do we got, guys?
35.
21.
Oof.
Yeah.
22.
Oof. Your nail is gonna make that. And oh, Gato. Oh, Gato actually made it. So what did you get?
35.
35. All right, so you are just gonna take some cold damage there.
Is that a success, regular success?
Yes.
I get a critical success when I get a
Okay,
success with
you
fortitude
are
saves.
unaffected then. All right, and those of you that failed, that would be you two over there, and I do need Azara's fortitude save as well.
46.
46, Azara is critically succeeding.
Yeah. Did
fuck
way
that
better than
guy.
I did.
You guys failing over
Big
there.
K.
Let's see. All right, you guys are taking 31 points of cold damage. And you are going to be pushed back 10 feet. So you're getting pushed back this way. And Avery, you're getting pushed back pretty much over top of the cat here. We're gonna hang you out right here just for the moment. Ah, if I can get it to go. Stay up here. All right, so you're pretty much right in the middle of her back.
The bacon made you tilt off the side.
Yes, it
You weren't
did.
holding it.
I love that she has bacon in her hand. Yes, for those of you that don't know or you haven't been in here, Avery's Mini actually is holding bacon. It was fantastic. We had to do it. So that was an option when we created it. So that's what's going on with it. Yeah, that little thing in her hand, totally bacon, guys. All right,
There's
so
Chicken leg
that-
somewhere, or turkey leg.
The
yeah,
option was chicken leg, and then Chevy's
there's two different
3D
ones.
printing
There's
services swapped it out for
it's bacon.
bacon.
All right, so none of you critically failed, so that is good. All right, now everything through there is now difficult terrain. It's going to be a little harder to swim through for this round, and that brings us to Chevy.
Chevo
Great.
3D prints.
Yeah. So
Chabot
how far
Talks
am I
3D
from
print.
this thing?
You are, let's see, 10, 25 feet.
25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Great. So my movement speed right now is 45 feet because I gained panache last round.
Okay.
What would that be if I gave athletics checks to? If I succeeded
You
in
can-
athletics check, what would that?
You
movement
can
speed
get
be?
20 feet
I could
on
get
a
20,
critical
but then we're in
success.
difficult terrain, so it'd be halved.
Well, it's harder to get that critical success. So
Gotcha,
difficult terrain
okay.
under the water is a harder DC on the athletics check. So you would normally, with the 45 feet, you could move up to 15 feet on
Mm-hmm.
a success. And on a critical success, you would move 20. So
I'll try
the
that instead of
DC
doing
has
my
been
swim
quite
speed.
low,
Yep.
but now it's a little bit higher. All right. But you actually have
I have a 15
you
foot
have a swim speed, so
So is
yours
that
is
even
different.
difficult
Yours is
terrain?
like you're just normal. So yeah, you would just half
Okay.
it.
Oh,
You
well,
would just half that.
I still couldn't reach it in 2 actions, right? So
2 actions you could
Okay.
because you would half the 45. You have a swim speed, I forget.
I have a swim speed of 15.
Oh, of 15.
Yeah.
I thought you said 45.
My normal speed right now is
Okay.
45 with panache, so
Okay.
I was wondering if I would get more by giving the athletics checks instead of by doing.
You could, with a
Okay.
yeah, with a critical
I'll try that.
success. Okay.
I'll try it.
Yeah, I was a little confused here. Sorry. So we're talking about your swim
That's a
speed.
34 athletics.
34 is not going to get a critical, but it will still move you to 15.
Okay. I'll move twice,
Okay.
and then.
So
or wait,
you can get right up to it. Do you want to get beside it to
Yeah,
flank?
I'll do that, and then
It's already off guard, but
I'll spend my panache to do a confident finisher.
okay, go for it.
There you go.
And I have Underwater Marauder, which means I don't have any of the downsides for using slashing or any of those other weapons underwater.
Somebody keeps buzzing, and I keep thinking it's me,
hear
and it's
that.
not.
That's not great. That's only a 26. I rolled a 2.
He just got in the way.
26. Let's see. Frightened and off guard. That will not. Are
No.
you remembering the Veil of Valor?
Yes.
Okay, so no, you just barely missed it.
All right.
It-
Well, that's my turn.
That just
well, it gets half.
weird wavy move that it does, it just, you barely missed.
Yep. Well, it takes half damage for the precise strike. So.
Even though you missed, huh?
Yeah, that's what Confident Finisher does. It's half of the precise strike damage. So that's 10, 20. Half is 10. Precision damage.
10?
10, yep.
Okay. Doesn't seem to do much there. Alright, so. It's hard to tell if this thing is really hurt or not. It seems to just kind of slice through the water as if it's part of the water itself, and then kind of forms back into what it was. So that brings us then to would be Azara, but we are in combat, so she's having to take commands, and then it'd be Irnela and Elgato. I think Irnela's gonna have Elgato try to keep kind of going a little bit past everybody. So give Elgato his athletics check. And it's not so he's gonna be going to about he'll probably just go about right there for now because it's difficult terrain. And he's kind of, he'll be up. So he's up, so anybody can go under him if they need to. And we'll go with that wrist launcher there. And that's not gonna quite work. It just kind of seems to not like the water so much, gets a little.
Yeah, that's no good.
And actually, no, that's not where Elgato would have moved her over here. So right in front of the kitty. And Irnela can shoot once, and her last action is to go up and get a breath of air because she is getting close there. So that brings us to the top of the order here. Avery, we're back to you.
I'm going to send Azara to try to attack.
Okay. Now you can, looking at the spell Deep Breath, it is a cantrip. It is heightened fully when you cast it. So you do only lose 10 minutes of breath per thing you do that would lose breath. So if you speak, if you cast a spell, that kind of thing, you would lose 10 minutes of your 8 hours. So it's up to you if you want to do something with that. But so as one action, you'll send Azara in. I do need an athletics check for her movement. I like this music. Nice choice here, Jinx. I like it. What's her athletics?
29.
29. She can get her 15. So that will get her in base to base if she swims kind of up and a little over. So she can get. We'll put her right here, right by this thing. Go ahead and roll her pouncing attack there. She can move and attack as one action, right? It is.
I think so.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll her attack.
26.
26 barely misses again. So, but then she has that second action. Second action is to attack as well. So, at -5.
That's not gonna do it.
Okay. All right, Azara strikes out, and this thing just keeps moving. She is not a very happy kitty. Fiery leopard in deep water. Very, very pissed off cat. All right. And your other 2 actions there, Avery.
I really don't have anything good for this.
Okay. You want to try to use your bow or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
pull it
so
out. And
1 action to pull it out, and then last action to shoot.
$30.
30 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Cyril, you're on deck.
$12.
Okay. All right, so Cyril, that brings us to you.
I will.
Her arrow comes through it and comes about this close to you,
I mean,
and then finally stops inside of its whirling body.
that's fine. All right, we're gonna hit
Been
this.
shot before.
Yeah, we're gonna
I
hit
know.
this guy.
Okay.
That's a natural 1. Natural 1.
Natural 1. Oof.
Excuse me while I hit this guy.
Yeah, right. Natural 1.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Good thing you can't drop the sword.
No, but I can definitely hit somebody else.
You could.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Or himself. I just gotta figure out if it's Azara, Chevy, or himself.
I do need Azara and Chevy to make will saves as well, though, being right beside it.
17 slashing and 3 spirit.
Okay, and Chevy, go ahead and take that as he goes to slash at this thing, and it just kind of waves to the side, and that comes right down and hits you right in the shoulder as that strike hits. So you will take that.
Surface bitch ass.
Exactly.
31 for my
This is
will.
what happens when we put Avery on your side of the table. 31 for your will save. Okay, Azara's will save. Second action there, Cyril.
He's
Yeah.
talking on straight.
We're gonna hit him again. At least that's not a 1. That's a 34.
34 will hit. What she got there?
28.
28. Okay. Azara is slowed.
28 points of damage.
28 points of damage.
Yep.
All right. Find my other slowed here. I just got new rings and I don't have them all situated out here. Got more of them. All right. So Azara, we're gonna put it on her tail. Yeah, we're gonna stick it on her tail. She's slowed, so she will only get 1 action instead of her 2. 28 points of damage to this thing. Let's see, that becomes that many points of damage. All right. And that leaves you with 1 more action.
I'm slowed.
You are slowed. All right, you're slowed. Stops now.
Yep, sure does.
Possibly. Make me a will save. Staying in base to base with this thing.
33.
33. You do not become slowed this time. Azara loses breath. as the thought of being underwater and drowning starts filling her head. She feels this pressure in her chest and starts remembering when she thought she was drowning before, and now doesn't just lose 2 for attacking. She loses 3 rounds of breath. So that is Sivril's turn there, and now we are on to Sunshine.
Finally found the spell I needed.
Okay.
I am casting, which, by the way, my range is 120 and the target is 1 creature.
Okay.
And I'll be making a spell attack as I cast Holy Light.
Holy Light. All right.
Guess what
that
kind
does.
of damage it does?
Imagine that. All right, so what does this look like? You're casting this? 2 actions, I take it?
Yes, I got it. Let me hit first.
Okay. Oh, you got to roll to attack, huh?
I do, and it is a 37.
37
Get
will
there.
definitely hit, and that will actually be a crit with it being frightened and off guard.
What's that? I
yes.
need more dice.
You do.
What's that you said? I love rolling damage.
Huh? What's that you say? I love dice.
I like.
We
I
do like dice
dice.
here.
Hold on, I gotta count.
Dice make the world go round.
Oh, man.
So,
I'm telling you, I do
This-
love my dice.
even though we're underwater, you know how the light glints just a slight bit through the waves on occasion. Somehow that beam just penetrates all the way through, reflected upon something, and
Reflected from the glow of sunshine.
Right.
Oh,
You're-
her hand.
brings
You're your
just
own source.
punches down on this guy. That is 5d6 fire. So it'll be 10d6 fire.
It is fire, or is it radiant?
If the target is unholy, they also take 5d6 spirit. So
You can't cast fire spells or use actions with the fire trait underwater.
he also takes spirit damage because he's unholy. So still 5d6 of spirit. Which, before the remaster, it was radiant damage.
But does it have a fire trait right now?
It does.
Okay,
But it
'cause
has
it says
holy
you
and
can't-
light.
According rules as written say you can't cast fire spells or use actions with the fire trait underwater.
Well, fine. How about those
Boo.
2 actions?
Boo.
I know.
That's a 120-foot line.
120-foot line, 120 foot. Well, Elgato's up, so you have a line to it.
Fine, make a basic reflex save.
Okay.
I'll have to put down my d6s and pick up my bigger dice.
Ooh.
That is a 21.
That is a fail.
Fail.
Is that a crit fail? Against your spell save DC?
No, almost. Almost. By 1.
I was gonna say, mine's 30, so I thought yours was
I don't know,
30.
does the off guard and frightened not lower his save?
It lowers, it takes away.
Frightened should take 1 off.
So it'd be a 20.
That is a critical fail.
There you go.
This is 5d10 good damage.
Still a critical, guys.
It is not. It is not a fire spell. It is a light spell.
That works. That's fine. It is just very specific that anything with the fire trait can't cast fire spells or use actions with the fire trait underwater. It's very specific.
I think
How
even
convenient.
I think even heavy spells underwater become light.
Yep.
I'm done.
What kind of snacks do you have over there, Avery? I might need some.
A variation.
What you need snacks for?
to
Sounds like you need to
soothe
snack.
myself away from all that. All right. The
Hang on, I'm
pun.
counting.
Oh, no.
You should go to a light prism for that.
Yep.
48 good damage.
Prism is where you go to get a light
48
sense.
good
48.
damage.
Exactly.
Oh, also, since it's a critical, it is now dazzled for 4 rounds.
Hey, you have those rings too.
It is dazzled.
Laura, thank
For
you for
4
gifting that sub.
rounds.
I appreciate it.
Yep,
Were they painted?
they were.
Oh, I'm looking for
The
them.
only ones that weren't painted were off guard.
I'm trying to find them. I don't see the dazzled. Damn it. I'm looking through all these.
There were like
new
3
ones.
of them.
Oh, there we go. Right here. He's got all the rings right now, man. There's another one.
Now he's bedazzled.
He is with rings. All right, so yeah, very good, Laura. Thank you so much. This thing, you really couldn't tell kind of what was going on with it because it kind of swooshed and moved. And as she hits it with that positive energy, essentially, you see that it's got this kind of tear through it. And where you hit it with that, it does not seem to form back. It's definitely taking
good.
that and not regenerating anything from it. All right, so that is your turn, yes? Or do you have one more action?
I have one more action.
What would you like to do with it?
I will announce to the group that it is undead and holy and fire work against it, but you can't do any fire down here.
Okay. So then that brings us to the Sentinel. All right. And You're not within 10 feet. I can't do that. Okay.
I'm within 10 feet.
Yeah, but you didn't cast a spell at it.
Correct.
All right, so
Reasons that I was like, I need to find something way back here.
it is that halberd reappears in its hand, and it is going to take a swing at the fire kitty because that's not cool. That is not good for her. That is a total of. Where is it? There it is. That is a 41 to hit
That's a
Azara.
crit.
That is a crit. All right. I need Azara to make a. Oh no, never mind. That was a crit. Oh, I don't think that really is going to affect Azara. Oh, yeah, I guess it would. Azara is stupefied. 1. See, gotta find my stupefied in a minute. And since she got a crit and is also losing another round of air here. Good thing Azara's got so many rounds of air. There. Alright, I will find that while I give you the damage for her as well. Is. Where'd it go? There's that one and that one. Oof. That is going to be 24 points of slashing damage. No, sorry, I was looking at the wrong number there. Adding another for 28 points of slashing damage. And 3 points of cold damage. And that is one action. Second one is gonna be it is going to be doing a manipulate action, well, movement. So if you would like your reaction there.
I certainly do.
Aha, there it is.
Azara's adjacent to me, right?
Yes, she is.
I'm gonna use Comforting Presence tap into my occultism a little bit here, and if an ally is adjacent to me and becomes frightened or stupefied, I reduce that value by 1 and increase my frightened or stupefied value by 1 instead.
So you're gonna take her
I'll take the
stupefied?
stupefied.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna take the stupefied. All right,
44.
44. That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Is that a crit?
44 is a crit,
Great.
and I do need a reflex from everybody right there within 5 feet of it. So Azara and Chevy and Cyril.
Does that have a manipulate action?
That's what I'm saying. You are doing your reaction to attack it.
Right, but if it says, like on reactive strike, it says, if my attack is a critical hit and the trigger was a manipulate action, I disrupt the action.
It's movement.
Okay, so it's not, well, does stride have manipulate?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a movement.
All right. 25. 28.
28. All right. There we go. Okay. That part. All right. So,
Where did it try to go to?
where is it going to? It's
yeah.
teleporting. That is 6 points of cold damage on reflex for half, guys. What have you
Okay,
got on your reflex,
38.
you two? You're good. You
28.
take nothing.
31.
31, you're fine. And Azara's taking 6 points of cold damage as this thing goes and disappears and reappears. Okay, so right here. Yes, right there, near Sunshine. And
Didn't like that holy damage.
Yeah, right?
no, it did not. And it's going to use its third action at -5, and that halberd's coming down at Sunshine. That is a. Where did it go? That is a 36.
That's a hit.
Okay. 10-foot reach, it will hit. That will be 17 points of slashing and 8 points of cold damage. And that will end its turn. And Chevy, you are up.
Okay. Do I have a hole here where I can get a line of sight to it but not hit my allies?
Yes, because Irnela and
Okay.
Elgato are actually up.
Gotcha.
They're more on the top. I should probably put them up on the.
First action, I'm going to spend 1 action to cast a 2-action version of heal on myself as part of the Mortal Herald dedication. I need a flat check of 5 for the stupefied to cast a spell, correct?
Yes.
That's a 4, so that doesn't happen.
Uh-oh.
Then my second and third actions will be casting. Well, the name escaped me. Stormcaller Surge. There we go. It needs to give me a basic reflex save, and then
Is
I'll
that
give you.
you're doing a line?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I can hit it without hitting my allies, then
Yes.
I would do that. Okay. Yep. And then my
Basic
flat check
reflex.
there's a 13, so I cast the spell.
Okay, that is a reflex of. Would be a 31. Frightened drops it by 1. And. Yeah, so 30.
That's a success, so it will take half
Okay.
of 8d12, sorry. Have to 32.
Okay, so take 32 points. All
And
right.
my stupefied goes away at the end of the round.
And yes. It will go
Or sorry,
away.
then my turn. Yeah.
Well, it'll go away technically at the end of Azara's.
Well, at the end of my turn, I have an ability that basically says that my frightened and stupefied conditions take
Okay.
down by 2. End of my
All
turn,
right,
so
sounds good. All right, so that then brings us
centered.
to Irnela and Elgato. We're gonna move a little bit here. Elgato will spend all of his movement going over here. We'll put him up here so he's out of the way. He's kind of swimming right above your head there, Several.
Okay.
You got 6 clawed feet just kind of above you. He's still rather calm, enjoying the water. Not happy about seeing you guys are fighting, but he definitely likes the water.
Well, you know,
Holding his breath like nobody.
he's just doing cat things.
He is. He's doing pretty well actually.
Not bothered by the ghost at all. He's just like,
Yeah.
eh.
I mean, he trusts Irnela to
like,
get this, and
"Water."
it's fine. He's the only cat that didn't freak out that they were teleported underwater. All right, and that would be a natural 20 for Irnela on the wrist launcher there. So that. With that hole in it, it doesn't seem to be regenerating as much, and so you can kind of see where the wrist launcher hits it, and it doesn't quite heal up. It's trying to get back to some semblance of not. It's not able to do so. So that brings us then to the top of the order, as let's see what it. Wait, it has one more action. Nobody's looking too bad, right?
I can do this all day.
Okay. You always say you're good.
Yeah.
All right, so top of the order, Avery.
I'm going to cast Enfeeble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it some more rings.
This bitch's name is Saturn.
Yeah.
Put a ring on
Right.
it.
Enfeeble. All right, and that is
If it was
is it
Uranus,
an
I could
attack
have
for
punched
you,
it.
or is it a save for it?
Should be a
A save for it.
Fort
I
save,
need
right?
to make it, fort
Yeah.
save.
Several completely missed that.
What'd you say?
You said, name this bitch Saturn. I said, darn, if it was Uranus, I could have punched it.
Okay, we don't need to know what you guys did when you were with Charlotte and yeah.
Oh my god.
That's no.
All right, so fortitude.
Well,
That is a 3 on the die.
Uh-oh.
Let's
that
see
sounds like
here.
a fail to me.
That is a fortitude save of 25.
Uh-oh.
And then with the frightened, it's
24.
24.
That is a fail.
Okay. So you are giving it enfeebled 2 for 1 minute.
Oh, no.
I think I only have 1 enfeebled though. Damn it.
But you still have to take the negs off of him for both of them.
Yeah, I know. I know. Damn, you guys are making me have to do all
Now you're going to
this.
need colored rings where the color is the number.
Oh no, we
have
have
numbered
some
rings.
numbered ones now. See, like this says frightened 5.
You can get to frightened 5.
If you get to frightened
Yeah.
5, you done fucked up
Well, I mean,
A-Rod.
you know, we've seen frightened 3 from
Yeah.
several
Yeah.
putting it on people.
Sure.
I have frightened 3, frightened 2,
And
have
sickened
frightened
1 through 5 as well.
Yeah.
I have sickened 1 through 5. Got all
Those are
kinds
just,
of neat
they're just on
little
Chevy
rings.
like a bandolier.
All right, so we're gonna throw. We're gonna fix Saturn
It's all
here.
that rum.
I got frightened, dazzled, off. He's not off guard anymore, so I can get rid of that one. And enfeebled right here. He is not doing too well. And that is 2 actions for you. Do you want to use your action to have her go get some air?
Yes.
Okay, she is slowed, so she's gonna make athletics check there.
That's in that one.
You're gonna do better than that.
Oof. Loses another round of air
Oh my god.
and doesn't even move. That could be bad. All right. Zara has what, 8 rounds of air?
I
What's her con?
think so.
It's her con 3, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, she's at 6 right now. All right, so that brings us then to Several.
We're going to make athletic checks to try to get over to this thing.
Okay. The difficult terrain is gone. It's not as so it's normal swimming.
Sure. That is a 27.
Okay, that'll get you 20 feet for every action. Let me move your nail here so I can see you. All right, so 20 feet is going to get you. There's 15, 20s right here, and then you want to keep going and get right up to it.
Does a 39 40. Does a 40 beat Azara's reflex DC?
What's Zara's reflex?
22.
So
Yeah.
32 is her reflex DC.
Okay.
So yes.
I am going to reposition her
As you go by,
and lift her into that bubble.
how far can you reposition?
Well, it just depends. It's 5 feet unless I got a critical success.
Okay.
If I did, and then it's 10 feet.
Okay, so you can move Azara 10 feet. All right, so you can reposition Azara right over here to the other side of you,
Yep,
and that'll put her right below it.
that's fine.
Okay, so we'll put Azara right here.
Kind of just as I'm going by, I just kind of grab her.
Kind of grab her and move her.
Yep.
All right, so that's 2 actions.
So here, breathe.
Yeah, right.
Third action, you getting right up to it.
Third action, I will, seeing the panic in Azara's eyes, I'll use the third action and I'll lift her up into,
Put her into the air
bubble.
Okay, good thing you're underwater. It's like an 800-pound cat.
Right.
Not
All
underwater.
right, I
it
take it
isn't.
you definitely moved that, huh?
Oh yes, I rolled a 16 and start with a 21. Yeah.
All right.
She's going up.
So she's back to the 0 then. All right, Azara's easily able to get a breath now. She's chugging that down. Fire kind of filling the space even. Whew. All right,
We don't want her chugging the water down. That'd be bad.
that's Several's turn. That brings us to Sunshine. That thing is coming for you.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Light him up.
Well, can't do fire, but
Gabby.
But I can produce a glistening sun sphere and cast radiant beam for the last 2 actions,
You can.
which is 10 d10.
Of Radiant,
You
yes?
need to make a basic reflex save. And it is a 30-foot cone, which is why I'm really glad that Central stayed and helped Azara.
Raid coming in.
This is great.
Hello,
So-
Raiders.
Hey.
Basic reflex save.
All right.
And because
that
it is undead, it treats the result as 1 degree worse.
Oh. All right. So first off, its reflex save was a 29 minus
Ooh,
the
that
1 for the
failed.
frightened.
29 failed.
28 is fail, so it will treat it as a critical fail.
Sure will.
Oh.
which is 20 d10 then?
I don't have 20. I might have 20, but I'm not going to put you through that torture.
Are you gonna roll them twice, or are you gonna double it?
I will go ahead and double it because
Okay.
you know, because math.
We got a raid coming in. Hey guys,
DM
welcome
Redcap.
in.
Hello.
DM Redcap, it's good to see you again. We are in this fight here. Okay, Sunshine just pulled out an Icon of Ascendance and blasted this undead. They are underwater.
He said your board is incredible.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I had fun with this one. That was, I put a little bit of detail in there.
A lot of detail.
Sorry, math sucks.
Underwater labyrinth.
39
Yes,
plus 18
it was an underwater labyrinth.
57.
times 2.
114.
114. Sunshine.
You just did 114 damage?
Yes, Sunshine,
Jesus.
end its story. That is going to do it for this.
Holy
Sentinel.
shit.
You just destroyed it. There you go. I agree.
Yeah, 100% basement is flooded, DM Redcap, for
It
sure.
definitely is. You even burn off a little of the water, creating some bubbles up.
What does that look like?
I pull out the glistening sun spear, which like the model here,
Bingo.
and point it, and this light and water evaporates, and so does it.
Yeah,
Until-
it just.
So does it.
if there could be steam underwater, this thing would be steaming.
It created it. You got bubbles, steam popping up.
It's like a little effervescence.
Yeah, this is
Like a
the
bath bomb.
This is a basement of a library in oh god, Arc Lune. Ooh, I couldn't talk. Arc Lune. For you there, Sin Lane. Sin Lane. You said you came in at the beginning of the water scene. It was they teleported into the basement of a flooded library, or at least they're hoping that this is Arc Lune. It's a scholarly city. And that will bring you guys out of combat. However, you are still underwater. And her slowed will wear off after a little bit. Taking a deep breath, Zara's ready to continue moving, but you guys have got to figure out how you can get out of here at this point. So,
I'm just so happy that thing came closer to me.
Yes, it
Thank
did.
you,
Yeah, you
for
lit
coming
him-
closer
lit him up.
to the Holy Cleric, you undead piece of shit.
right? That is exactly what happened, and you vaporized it underwater. That is perfect. So that would be Sunshine. She vaporizes that thing, and that pretty much brings us to Chevy. Where would you like to go? The fight seems to be over. There seems to be no more ghosts, so
I'm gonna go back in the room that I just came from and search around.
all right. Go ahead and give me that athletics. Make sure you actually move.
Swim speed of 15 feet.
Oh yeah, you would be able to swim on in. So you're gonna come right here and start seeking?
Yeah. You want a perception check?
Yes, please.
How about a 31?
31. I gotta grab this other section of paper. Here we go. All right, what you're finding in there is some very precariously positioned shelves that are jammed in between a door, and then there's some shelves in front of it that seem that they could just fall over in the water.
He did knock some walling
You
over.
find you find a very small little bottle that seems to have kind of a bubble sitting on the top of the cap of it, the cork.
Oh. Hey, that might come in handy.
And you also find a very cold, chilled vial within one of the drawers of the cabinets and such that you're looking through this room.
Okay.
Let's see if you find anything else in that room. Just gotta see here. You find, yes, actually, as you're looking around with that, you find this very real and not made of water halberd that looks very similar to the one that the ghost was wielding. It's almost kind of leaned back behind the cabinet here and against the wall. It's a 10-foot reach weapon. And as you hold it, it does seem to be very light and movable, and it seems like a kind of neat big weapon. Has that crescent moon as the blade.
It's also underwater, so of course it's light.
Okay. So that will take all of your turn there. Azara, back to it. It's gonna be, she's kind of swimming forward there. Give me a roll for her athletics there. I don't think she's gonna be stuck there. Unless you roll another one.
4.
Okay, she should be able to move forward. She's gonna move forward there, see that she can't really see any way out, and gonna come right back over there toward that air bubble, kind of panicking, freaking out that there's no other doorway out. So she's gonna swim right back over here and kind of up to you, having that look of help, help. Your Nayla. Perception. Your Nayla and Elgato will swim kind of over here. And she'll kind of take a tool, and you guys hear this kind of metal tap from over where she's at. All right. Yeah.
Gotta get out of this water.
So, Avery, what would you like to do?
Is there like, can we see like the top of this, like the ceiling or anything, or like is there
Yeah,
any,
the ceiling,
like,
there's no air except for right there where you and Azara are. There's kind of a little air bubble where one of you could put your face in, but which is what she did. She went back over there and stuck her face in that.
is there like any other spots in the ceiling, whether there might be like holes or anything that we could swim through?
Not that you're seeing. It's hard to see quite where the tapping is with your Nayla. Maybe she's found something, or maybe there's something over there. You can swim closer over there and see what you find, if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll swim and kind of look around.
Okay, give me your athletics.
It's not gonna be very good.
Okay.
18.
Okay, you can still move around. So if you move around over here, and get closer, and with your perception DC even, you can see that there's brick walls, and what she tapped on is a metal wall. Several, you can start figuring out what you're going to do here.
I'm gonna head back toward the door where Nayla is.
Okay, toward that metal wall door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Roll, just let me know if you roll a 1 here.
Nope.
All right, so you can get back over here where your nail is.
So this door, I'm assuming it's a door. So it looks like a metal plate or metal something that has maybe sealed this. Is there an edge or like a lip, or like how is this like covering what I assume to be an exit? How would it?
It seems as you're looking, it seems to be in some kind of groove maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And your Nayla kind of points up. Does one of these maybe like lift?
Can I squat and grab it and try and lift it?
You can try.
You want athletics?
Yes, I do.
That's a 37.
37. You feel this weird kind of a more of a felt than heard, but you can almost hear the metal groaning and feel it groan.
Ugh, okay. Yep.
As you're trying to get your fingers on it, you can't really, you're having to kind of push on it,
Sure.
touch, and it's not really, there's nothing to put your fingers under. But as you're pushing up and trying to get your handholds, and you think you might have moved it a little bit, get your fingers down at the bottom, you can barely get a finger under there. You've moved it a tiny bit. Not much. It took a lot of strain.
Okay. Is there anything that looks like metal, like other than my sword? I will. Yeah, I'll pull out Dawnbreaker, so my short sword,
Okay.
and I'll wedge it under the lip and start to see if I can pry it. I'm not trying to like force it all the way down to lift it up, but I'm to see if I can get more than just a fingertip gap at the
Okay.
bottom of it.
What would you like to try to do with that?
I mean, it's still probably under athletics, just trying to
Okay.
get that. That's a 38.
Okay. You get just a little bit more.
Okay. So I'll kind of, as I get just a little more, and I'll kind of hold it, and I'll be like, Chevy, come here.
All right. Sunshine, what would you like to do?
I'm moving towards the door.
All right.
She's just gonna come up and be like, "How do you get?" Just like blow the thing off its hinge.
Wish. I have 33 athletics.
Yep. You can move. So 15. You're just gonna keep moving toward it.
Yes.
Okay. So you'll get right over here.
I don't have any skills of.
All right, and then Chevy.
I will make my way towards Sivril
Okay.
after here.
So 15.
What do you want, you bitch ass? You
Right over here.
cut me a minute ago.
While you're there, Elgato goes swimming back over here. He goes swimming back over here. And sticks his head up here. Gets himself a breath.
I'm assuming it took me all 3 actions to get there.
Nope, 2.
Oh, okay.
I believe 2.
I will try to help lift with Sivril.
Do you want me to roll the aid, or do you want to roll the aid?
I'll roll the aid.
Okay.
So I'm rolling an athletics check.
Yep.
29 to aid you.
Okay.
Okay, well, give it hang on a second. Let's see. Avery's going to be going in there as well. Avery, would you like to come up and help them, or you want to do something else?
I will try to help them.
Okay,
Yeah.
so go ahead and roll your athletics.
18.
Okay. And now give me one to aid.
Unless you can like give the door scurvy or something.
I rolled a 6. Yeah, I can't do
Oh
shit.
my goodness.
You rolled a 6. What does that give you
Yeah.
your athletics total?
23.
23. That will aid.
Look at you.
All right, so you
I'm
guys,
helping.
you got 2 people aiding. What was your total?
29.
29. Okay, so you've got a +2.
That makes it a 42.
Of 42. All right. So as Avery comes up and both of them helping, everybody's kind of putting their fingers under the door, just giving as much you got, lifting with your legs. Underwater, you would think it'd be easier, but man, this is heavy. It doesn't want to move, and you guys hear the metal just groan. It just moves, and suddenly you're hearing rushing water. I need all 3 of you to make a reflex save.
Goodbye.
38.
38, you're fine.
23.
23, not so much.
27.
27. You're not as bad as Avery there, but you're still a little bit. As the water rushes under the door, it doesn't go down, but it's definitely rushing under the door. There's no water on the other side. So as you guys pop it up, and it's just enough that Avery's tiny little butt it goes through, and she goes sliding through and under.
Indiana Jones style.
And hold. You are smacked into some stairs beyond, and you feel yourself kind of get pulled against the door. You can feel the rush. It takes it a moment, but it'll finally equal out. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you hit the stairs. You guys get the door up just a little
She has
bit.
a dying condition now.
Oh, yeah.
Avery, you find yourself
Cute.
against the stair right here, prone, and this door is barely up like this.
What happened over there?
I almost sprained your table.
You guys can get under the door if you'd like, if you move it up just a little bit more. Avery being so little, Sunshine could probably fit through. The cats will not. It's up to you guys if you want to try to move it some more. But it takes a little over a round for the water to kind of equal out right there.
I'll just shout at Avery to pull the lever. There's got to be a lever somewhere.
You gonna look around for a lever there, Avery?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get up and you kind of take a look around these stairs. As you find there's air up here. The water only comes up to the last step. Go ahead and give me a perception. See if you can find yourself a lever over there somewhere. Pull the lever,
25.
Avery. You're not finding a lever.
Maybe it's a button.
Pressure plate.
Would anybody like to try to squeeze through and go help her, or do you want to try to keep lifting?
I'll try to hold the door open and let anyone who's going to go through go through.
Since I'm right there, I'll squeeze through.
Okay. So you're gonna squeeze through there too.
Mm-hmm.
Get in here with Avery. Go ahead and give me a perception.
Damn. Not much better. I got a 26.
26. You also do not see a lever or a button.
I'm gonna try to help them from this side lift up
Okay.
when they go to
All right.
do the lift thing.
Would you like to try to help them lift up as well?
Yeah.
All right. So
If
everybody
they're
kind
all
of trying to
lifting, then I'll
help.
try to squeeze through. I'll say, hey, Several, hold my potion.
Which one did you hand him? You had two
Uh,
vials. One that was kind of
The one with the bubble on it.
the one with the bubble on
Yeah.
it. Okay. All right. The bubble just kind of moved a little bit here and there.
Great.
All
Should
right.
be the
So
point is to get it up so the cats can come out.
Hey, don't tell me how to get it up.
Wow. I can't believe I said that.
I believe that deserves another tick mark. Yep, there it goes.
Can I get...
Alright, can I take one of my shots now?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got 6 of them over there.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so you can go ahead and try to
Perception.
squeeze your way through, and you guys can give aid, and several you can try to lift there again. Ladies, you want to give that an athletics check, see if you can aid him, and we'll see what happens here.
21.
Okay.
I'm trying.
33.
Okay, that'll be a critical aid.
Nice.
So get a +2 from Sunshine, +1 from Avery, and your total
42.
42.
That's what I
All
got
right.
last time.
That's the answer.
So what's more, as you start to try to wiggle through, the whole thing kind of goes. He's pushing up. You get it up to where all of you can easily go through. The cats could squeeze through.
I will hold that open so they can all go through in fear that if I let it go, it'll slam shut.
Okay. All right. So you easily get through there.
I'll look around while I'm over there too.
So
For the
go ahead
lever.
and-
Just in case.
Go ahead and look around.
I don't
there.
want it to slam down on his fingertips.
These guys are gonna get over here.
32.
32. You still do not see any kind
see
of lever. You
anything.
do see where they've been ripping off on the other side some kind of sealant, some kind of not like mortar, but something more not quite as solid. It was more of like a rubbery moving material that's being ripped away as he's lifting this thing up. Okay.
Tearing something up over here, Civil.
I love it.
So the cats are gonna head over that way, and they need to try to squeeze through. It's gonna take them a moment, but if we can get it up higher, which Elgato will probably aid with that. He's gonna, if you want to hop up on him, so you guys have more height to do so. Azara is freaking out and can't even move to get closer. However, Elgato will natural 20 to aid you.
I have a 27 to aid.
Okay. Are you going to aid as well?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll your athletics.
Not Zara. Zara's freaking out.
Zara's freaking out. She wants out of there.
Still in water.
34.
Okay, so 2 criticals and 1 regular aid.
42.
42. Can you roll anything besides a 42? All right.
If
so
it's
you get
working, it's working, right?
It is working. You get it up a little bit more, and it is up enough that everybody can get through, no matter what size.
Great.
So, you guys gonna head on up the stairs and moving out of the way?
Yeah, gotta get him move out of the way of the fire cat.
Yeah.
Get you guys
Get
on up
everyone
the
out of there.
stairs.
Who's like
You
a
going on into the room?
Just to give people clearance to get through, yeah.
Okay.
I want to use the rest of my water breathing to go search these
Cyril's
other
kinda
rooms over here that I left behind.
Okay, yeah, she's going this time. She gets up here. She's up and out and shaking off, water flinging everywhere.
panic sets in?
Elgato's splashing around, having a good time. Chilling out right about here. Enjoying the water. As Zara shakes, he pops out of the water, shakes a little bit, gets back in the water. Pisses her off. She ignites. You guys can see more of the room. You've got a little bit of glow from sunshine. Cyril, are you going to just stand there and hold the door, or do you want to come on out?
I will let everybody kind of filter up into that open area, and then I will. Yeah, I'll come through.
Okay.
Was there a mechanism on this side that, like, gears or anything? You said there was, like, some sealant that was breaking away.
There's some sealant, and this room is pretty dark except for the glow from the cat and sunshine. And even then, though, you're not seeing any kind of mechanism. If you go look at it and such, you do see some double doors up ahead, very heavy looking doors. And this room seems kind of almost cavernous. You can see moss growing up the side walls. It's about 25, 30 feet high, but there's not really anything in here. There might have been at one point, but you don't see a function for the room or anything like that. It's just an empty, squared room with a little alcove that goes to the double doors, and then the stairway below.
I'll do detect magic.
Okay, you do detect magic. You don't see any kind of magic
Okay.
within any area nearby, but right now, all you guys hear is you can hear this gentle lapping of the water behind you, and the occasional growl from the cats as Elgato
expected.
is annoying the hell out of Vizara with the water. She's probably actually going to stalk to the other side, and that's where we're going to pause for the moment, and we're going to take a break, guys, because streamers got to stream, but some of us will be here to talk to you guys. Glad to see everybody here today. Hey guys, and
Vapor, what's up, man?
We are going to Streamers Gotta Stream. I think I'm gonna run off real quick and then
He
we'll be
came in
back.
on our break yesterday
We'll
too.
see what's going on here in just a little bit. They've finally gotten out of water and into a nice
What are you crinkling over there?
dark room.
Nothing.
What do you?
She's eating something.
Nothing.
It's Avery. It's snacks of some kind. It's just not bacon.
I gotta see what she's got.
She's got lots of things in there.
You gonna share?
She might. Maybe not with you.
Probably not.
This is what you get for being influenced by several.
Ah.
I mean, how else are you supposed to battle if you're hungry?
Yep.
Okay, if you
Can't
weren't
some.
here at the beginning of the show, next Tuesday, right, is the 30th,
Yes.
we will be doing a little thing called Bard Vision.
Bard with a D, not bar vision. Well, it's pretty much the same thing.
So, the 30th is the episode where we will be celebrating New Year's Eve on air. It is also known as Incanati's Day. There will be a little drinking,
Here,
maybe a lot, depending on the person.
I did nothing.
There'll be a little drinking, and as part of the episode, Incanati is going to have some fun, which is apparently going to end up with us singing
Dancing on the table.
random songs or singing out what we're trying to say to someone as we're in combat or other.
Basically what we do normally, but times 10.
With a tune.
Yeah.
I heard that somebody would like a duet.
Aw. I'm here for that.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Maybe Jack and Rose in the door. So
What?
obviously he doesn't even need to breathe underwater.
And no, we don't normally have snacks.
Avery gets hungry.
She has snacks.
Not all the time,
Most
How
of
are
the
those
time.
still crunchy if we were just underwater?
right?
And-
That's pretty lame.
Got a snack
Yes,
cache.
somebody wants us to do a duet, Laura.
Huh. That's
Certain somebody.
That'll be interesting. Huh. Well, we don't always get what we want now, do we?
No. We'll see. It's Incanati's Day. Some weird shit's gonna happen.
That's not good. Just,
I'm hungry.
So that's gonna be next Tuesday. Monday is gonna be Bloodlords, and we're gonna.
Ooh,
it's gonna
yeah.
be different.
I didn't
Yeah.
get to watch yesterday's episode yet, so no spoilers.
so it's not a spoiler,
okay.
but next week Patrick won't be here,
Oh,
but the rest of the cast is going to continue,
oh, all right.
and it's going to be kind of like our downtime between books 2 and 3, and so we're going to have kind of an internal exploration like episode where we can kind of spend some time at the Bloodstone Manor, kind of get that in order, kind of do some stuff around Great Urge, and like build some, continuity with some backstories with some folks, do some flashbacks, that kind of stuff.
Cool.
It's gonna be mostly obviously it's gonna be role playing.
No, I'm gonna fight everybody.
He is the
mean-
Bloodlord.
I am.
You know, that may be something that we can discuss. Like, who in the group are we like? Are we planning on killing 5 Bloodlords to take over their spots?
I know.
Or are we gonna root for one and make sure that they stay a Bloodlord?
Yeah. We'll have
Or
to see.
2. We'll see. There's options.
That's right.
There's options.
So yeah, that's what's going on Monday at 6:30, right?
Yes, 6:30.
And then normally you would find Barnabas on Wednesday doing Barnabas brushes, but due to the holiday, he's going to take a little bit of a hiatus. But he paints all kinds of things, all kinds of minis, and neat,
He
cool
painted
things.
most of those,
Yeah,
if
most-
not all of those.
Most of those figures that we play with there on the
think
table
he painted all
are,
of them.
painted.
Except for maybe Azara.
Except for maybe Azara.
Yeah. Did he
Oh, no.
paint the
I painted.
Displacer Beast? Or
I painted-
Sorry, the Phase Kitty?
I painted Elgato,
Oh, okay.
and I think Seer painted Azara.
Gotcha.
But everything else is Barnabas with the paints.
Seer would have painted that specific Urnela because it was designed to
Yep.
sit on something.
Yep.
True, but she copied
She
Barnabas.
copied Barnabas. Artistic plagiarism.
Yes.
That's all that's coming up, isn't it? So we got Bard Vision, we have
yeah,
Blood
Bard-
Lords,
yeah, Blood Lords,
roleplay,
Bard
and
Vision.
Bard Vision. And Wednesday we'll be getting over our hangovers.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
You said, like,
She's just gonna keep drinking.
She's going, like these are good.
the 6 shots I'm down from last year.
No, I'm just picturing us all suffering from this hangover. That's definitely not something that people would want to see.
That is not true. Have you been on the internet?
I don't know. I'm a grumpy shit when I'm hungover.
You're
which is not fun.
Never mind.
You're a
turn
grumpy
into
shit when you
you.
don't have food.
That's fair. No, I turn into you
I-
in your mood.
No, I have a great time when I'm.
blood sucking.
Yeah. I have a great time when I drink. Thank you.
Yeah, just watch last year's episode.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
We
don't
had a
remember what you were
blast.
doing. I just was out of it in my own little world.
We were over here doing this.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, trying every drink on the table.
Yep. It was delicious.
You're damn right.
Pre-gaming before the show even starts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know that I pre-gamed before the show started, but I started pretty heavy.
Pretty
We
heavy.
tried some of that. We tried some of the drinks
Yeah.
before the show started. Just a couple, not a lot. What? They were really good, and we had to try all of them.
Yeah, they were good. Yeah, they were good.
There was some that was iffy, but they were decent.
What? Talk about the table.
The table.
Yeah.
Hey,
So.
Why don't we move this out of the way a little bit?
Oh, that's
So long
heavier-
as it's
that's
on the
heavier than I
board.
wanted it to be.
Yeah.
There we go.
Why is it so heavy?
Right.
Oh.
So this is the handmade table that we have crafted for us to play here at Elite Encounters. Much of the hard work is done by our current red coat Chevy, and with some help of his friends, we put like 50 plus man hours and into this table, and
Amazing stuff, guys.
yeah, we've got it now painted, and it's
Absolutely
got like
awesome.
Clear coat?
and a clear coat top, so it's all protected.
Oh yeah.
So, man, we are super excited to have it, and it
has
really
been-
does change the way a lot of these games feel, because you get to see each other versus stare at equipment or wires or cameras or.
Before
it was
we were
literally,
in,
I had cameras
Yeah.
right here and things that I could not see anybody.
we had 2 separate tables that were like in an L shape, and then the DM sat in the middle
Yeah.
of that, and then we were leaning over cameras to see each other. So yeah, this definitely brings it much more into like a
doing one of these.
home game feel where we're able to interact and see each other
Yes.
much better. So
For sure.
I feel like it
while also
definitely brings a
streaming,
lot.
so.
Brings a lot to it.
It does indeed.
It's definitely been most advantageous to have this table, and we definitely appreciate all the man hours and the time and everything spent into this, because
Yep,
this is amazing,
And
guys.
we again couldn't have done it without you supporting us at home.
Absolutely, guys.
With everything that we do here, everything is just a drop in the bucket for the community that we're trying to build here, and the things and the stories that we want to tell. And we couldn't have done any of that without any of your guys' support. So thank you for that. It means the world to us, and we just hope that we can entertain you for 3 hours on Monday and Tuesday, and kind of take you out of the crap that's going on in the world, and entertain you with some epic stories, and have a good time, and let you just kind of share in the exploits for 3 hours on Monday and Tuesday.
Not to give any spoilers or anything, guys, but this campaign is kind of starting to reach up to that point.
What kind of point?
That point of we're closing in on the end of this campaign.
Oh no.
I would say, who knows? We may get through the middle of next year, and that might be the end of this campaign.
Ooh.
So we shall see. We shall see. It depends on how they do things, what they're doing, and how things go.
I'm ready to fight a
And
god right
trust me,
now.
that's gonna be.
You're ready to fight a god right now,
Yeah,
huh?
we just struggled against a ghost underwater, so I'm definitely ready to fight a god.
Ready
Yeah.
to fight a god after
We-
fighting a ghost. Huh?
We've got
Yeah,
this.
yeah, we got this, guys.
And no spoilers, but
I can punch a god right in the ass.
it's gonna be an interesting end.
Oh yeah,
You know,
definitely.
Things are gonna go.
Why
Let's
is
see what
Zara laying on
happens.
the ground? What?
She took a
Because you
nap.
guys moved it and she falls over.
I think
Damn it,
She's
Zara.
actually gonna be over here. Right, so.
I think if you
I
punch
haven't
the
put a
god in
base
the
on her
ass,
because I kind of like how she can move
You died
everywhere.
embarrassment.
for sure.
Some red-coated dude just fisted
Sure
my ass.
strike.
Oh no!
You can do sure strike, sir.
I think that's his goal is to put his fist somewhere on a deity.
He's going to. You realize that? Like,
Yeah, this is gonna happen.
That's his thing.
He's gonna have to change that statue in his hometown. Instead of being like this, it's gonna be like this. He's gonna have a glove on his one hand.
It's gonna say it's gonna just have somewhere on the statue. It's gonna say shocker.
Oh no. It's graffiti. It's graffiti.
Possibly.
Somebody scratched it in there.
Okay, I'm going up to this door.
All right. So
right
we
back
don't really need the top down. We'll be good right here for the moment. I'll let you know if we need the battle cam again there, Jinx. So, all right, guys. So, Sivril, you're heading up to the door. You said you wanted to go back down and do some more exploring, huh?
If the door stays open back there, then
It
I
doesn't
will.
seem to be dropping down.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go find the magic item.
It
Well,
seems
yeah.
pretty stuck.
Since I've got roughly an hour of breathing at this point, say 50 minutes, I'll head back into the room that I haven't explored yet and take a look at that.
Okay. So you're gonna go back down. Go ahead and give me your perception, and you can start kind of looking around and seeing what you can find as you're looking through the rooms and such. And you go up to the door. What are you doing?
If he's
when you
going
get
that
there?
way, I will wait to open the door before he comes back.
So,
Okay.
with a thorough search of this room,
there's
walking-
absolutely nothing.
absolutely
in this room.
nothing. No hidden anythings, just very tall ceilings and no water.
No water, except for now. It seems like there was no water there previously, but now it's up to the stairs and it does gently kind of move here and there.
I'll
It's up
move
to the last step.
31 feet away from Sunshine in case she wants to heal people.
Okay.
There's a 26 perception.
Okay. 26 perception.
You know what?
Did you poke
I will
yourself
go
in the
ahead
eye?
and do that.
roll this.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, you find another one of those bottles with the little bubble on top.
All right.
You kind of go back. How far back are you going?
I was going all the way back to that room that I was originally in, and
This
I
one
swam
here?
through the wall. Yeah.
Okay. I do need a reflex from you if you're in that room.
Shit be falling down.
What I meant to say was I didn't go back that far.
If you're going all the way
That's a
back to
natural
that room.
20
There you
That's a
go.
natural
Free
20.
reflex.
All right, so that entire shelf is in there, and you find a couple things. You move some drawers, and the whole thing just kind of and falls over. You're able to get out of the way. It's kind of slowed down by the water. You don't get trapped. I also need a fortitude save as you step back out of the way.
So, everybody gets 35. Avery, Azara.
39. My 42.
39.
got that.
All right, you're good. Feel this kind of irritating, tickling sting around the top of your boots. And you notice some of that glowing
He's getting on
algae
my
there.
boots.
He's
Some
getting
of that
on my-
glowing algae there, and you kind of dust it off. You feel that tingling again on your fingers, but that's about it. And inside one of those drawers as it busts open as it falls over. You find one of those bottles, and then you're also finding a. Sorry. let me
So that's a
find
total of 2 bottles that I found, not 3.
Yeah,
Okay. I didn't know if you meant one. And then another one.
All of the bottles.
Oops. That is.
I swiped away something I shouldn't have.
Huh?
I said I swiped away something I shouldn't have.
Oh no.
You find a what looks like a scroll case inside those shelves. Not sure if anything
Someone
inside is
redeemed
going to
something.
be. You're not sure if what's inside is gonna have lived through this water,
Right.
but you'll see.
I'll wait until
You and
we have a-
continue through there, and you find a cabinet in the corner.
we have a landmark legend that was redeemed in chat.
A landmark legend.
I think that lets you name something, correct?
No.
Is that not what it was?
Is wait a minute. It is going to. You can help us create a short legend or myth surrounding a place on the map, its origins or significance. Is there a place you have in mind, Vapor? Or is there something you want to know about? What would you like for that landmark legend? While I'm pulling this up and he's thinking. Do.
Oh, was there something else other than the scroll case? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh,
I gotta pull it up
gotcha.
here. I'm just trying to get this in here.
Scroll case, you say?
Oh, come on. This thing is not wanting to. There we go.
Cue the spooky music.
It's not wanting to open up for me here. Just trying to find out what you need here. That would be a. I need an Arcana from you.
16.
So Vapor, landmark legend allows you to help kind of create something on the in the world. So like if you were to help like create a point of interest, or if you want to learn about a point of interest or something, it allows you to kind of interact and ask questions about where we are, what we're doing, or maybe those kind of things.
There it is. Okay. What was your total?
16.
16. 16 on your Arcana. You're not quite sure what you have there.
Yeah.
But what you find is it looks like a compact compass. It's one of those that pops open and everything, but you're not quite sure exactly what it does, but it definitely has this kind of glowing stone centered in the middle of it.
And then with that, if that's everything I'm finding, I will head back out.
Okay. All right, so Chevy comes back up. You've still got maybe 20 minutes of breathing left when you come back out of there.
I will hand over that compact compass to Sunshine, as well as the scroll case and the vials that I had as well. Probably just hand it all over to you and be like, "Hey, I found this stuff. I'm not a big enough nerd to know what it is, though." So.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You say a compass?
Yeah, it's looks like a compass, but it's got a stone in the middle of it. It's glowing.
I'll take an
I have
Arcana check
something
if somebody wants to figure out something about it. That sounds a little loud.
Yeah.
It's like it peaks really heavy and
Yeah.
then just falls off. It's kind of cool.
You said an Arcana?
Yes.
That's gonna be a 30
A 30.
for the compass.
All right, so that is a elemental wayfinder,
Ooh.
Ah,
and
It's
it
a
is
wayfinder.
worn.
of element.
It's
Elemental?
an elemental water wayfinder. So it'd be elemental wayfinder, and it'd be water, and that actually it allows, in addition to the wayfinder abilities, it would grant the ability to cast certain spells, like hydraulic torrent.
I think
Once
this would
per
be
day.
best for you.
That sounds great.
It is an invested item. I have a Wayfarer of Rescue, actually. So
Okay.
that's why it was pretty
take
easy
that.
for me to identify. They all kind of look the same, but they're
They
have
can
different
make
uses.
they can make the light spell. It is concentrate. So,
Okay.
but
I
yeah,
will take that and invest into it as soon as I can.
but you also got that halberd and then the 2 bottles. Now, once you're out of the water, you don't see that little bubble on top of it anymore. There's no bubble up there at all.
There was a bubble on those when I was underwater.
Can you take a crafting on the bottles?
Sure.
Where would I find this way?
Wayfinder.
Yeah. I'll just do a search.
Archive Nethys. There
It's
you go.
poison.
I can send it to you.
I just wasn't finding it on Path Builder.
There you go. I'll send it there. Just sent you a link. And then
Oh, there we go. I found
The 2 potions that had bubbles on the top of them, they're poison.
it. Nice. So we wouldn't have wanted to take those underwater.
No, they're poison.
Well, that's fun.
okay.
And
We
the
should
other
probably
one,
give those to Ernayla. She can probably use those. And then there was a chilled vial. Is it still cold outside of the vial?
It's
she
still
would
cold.
probably look at it and go, "That's not."
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, that's poison too.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know. You know how your nail is so nice. I'm pretty sure she'd very nicely probably tell you, maybe I should look at these instead from now on. However it is that your nail normally would say that, I would think that that's what she would do. So she would take that from you as well. But your nail can tell you that the 2 with the bubbles, they're not poison. They're a bottle of air. They can allow you to breathe for about an hour underwater or in poisoned air. And
Kind of poison.
It has to do with poison.
There you go. You were wanting some of these anyways to help us breathe underwater, so you might as well hang on to them.
No, it was wanting water breathing
Yeah,
potions
these are-
for everyone.
Similar effects.
Similar, I guess, unless they're poison.
Unless they're poisoned.
And the other one is
I said poison.
that one.
She said
So-
poisoned air.
I
Okay.
got you, yeah. I'm gonna walk over to that door.
Okay. She can tell you that the other one is a frost vial grater.
Greater frost vial.
I mean, you wouldn't want to drink it technically.
No,
it
you
is
wouldn't.
poison.
What does that do? You put it on a weapon or something?
It is a bomb.
It's an alchemical bomb.
Okay.
That would be
And
something
your
that
nail
your
will
nail
hang on
would
to that
use.
then, yeah.
Yep. It is a bomb.
I'll move that.
The last thing you guys got is that big halberd
And the scroll case.
and the scroll case.
Can I take a look at the halberd?
You can.
Is it? Would you take occultism or anything?
I'll take occultism.
Arcana on the scroll
great there.
case.
You would need to open it up,
21 on occultism.
but it's all still wet on the outside at least. 21 on occultism.
No, you're doing great on the rolls there.
You said 28?
21.
21. You know it has a striking rune on it, but you can't really tell much more. All right, what are you doing at the door there?
Avery, you have more knowledge and magic here.
I mean, if they're still preoccupied, I'm kind of impatiently standing there
Standing
like,
by the door,
Come on, guys.
Like-
Let's go.
yeah,
dripping.
yeah, soaking wet,
All soaking wet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
like an you know, an undead dog.
Stand there tapping your foot.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nobody's
with my
stopping
hand
you.
on like the door handle, like
Nobody is stopping you from opening the door.
yeah, okay. You're correct. No one is stopping me, but last
Okay.
thing I want is to open the door and you guys are in the middle of like looking at scroll cases and
Then
What
you
did-
trigger the trap.
What did you hand to Avery?
The scroll case.
Okay. Like I said, it's wet, so you don't know if you should dry it out or what, how long you should wait before opening it.
Exactly. That's why he handed it to Avery.
Azara's dry.
well, yeah.
The rest of you still are pretty wet.
I'll go over and stand by Azara.
She's just giving nasty looks at Elgato, who keeps going back into the water to play. All right. What was the last thing we were looking at here? Anything else?
That was everything that I had.
Now we're just staring at
think-
several,
I
waiting
think-
for him to open the door.
No.
Unless someone wants to take a look at this halberd further, but I can just hang on to it for now. And
I'll go over and pull the door open.
Okay.
Open the damn door.
It's a heavy door. It kind of groans a little bit,
It squeaks.
and you can hear the water dripping off of you guys. But there's a warm light outside of this room. You can see lanterns glowing in recessed alcoves ahead. You can see that they're kind of, the glass on the lanterns are tinted a little amber. And this short hallway just kind of slopes upward a little bit, and dry stone is beneath your feet. You can smell wax, ink, old paper, smell of the sea, just kind of faintly on the breeze. You might even hear faintly a seagull here or there. But you're kind of emerging into a vast, high vaulted ceilings. This little hallway is only about 10, 20 feet. No, it's about 10 feet beyond that door. You see these vaulted ceilings arching overhead, supported by pale stone ribs that are etched with kind of astronomical markings and the different phases of the three moons, tides, constellations. You see towering shelves. They rise 3-4 stories tall. You can see some of those rolling ladders that are leaned, and one of them actually moving up ahead. Everything seems to be very nicely kept here. You see long tables. Each of those long tables seems to be occupied by 1 or 2 scholars here and there, bent over tomes and scrolls and possibly charts. The room is alive but very quiet. And it's kind of one of those of, as soon as that door groaned, you hear the quills scratching stop. You hear a page turn, but then kind of a... One scholar rises immediately, and then another. Kind of a murmur ripples through as they eyes land on you guys, drenched and armed and probably a little tired at this point. You got seawater just kind of pooling below you. You hear somebody whisper, "From below." You hear another person toward the back say, "That wing was sealed." And yet another voice, "Lower stacks are gone." No one raises a weapon or anything, but no one smiles either. What do you do?
think the first thing that I do, just almost instinctively, is like after I push the door kind of open and we walk through, as I turn and look back at like the door. Is there something on the door? Is there like anything labeling that corridor or anything like that? Like,
Nothing really, no.
okay. And then I just, knowing that we're kind of heading in the general direction that Chevy is from, I just kind of unobtrusively slide to the side and let him
You do
kind of walk
see
out into the
somebody
room.
that looks like they're kind of in some kind of guard uniform. Most of these people bent over the tables that stood are in kind of a white and maybe like a sea green trim. One of them that stood up goes not running but rushing off at a fast-paced walk and out of sight. And you do see what looks to be a guard not far from the hallway. They're in shining armor. It's obviously not seen any combat, or has been completely fixed of blemishes, and anything accenting or undertone of it is a white and also kind of a sea green. They don't pull weapons, but
Suppose we
they-
put ours away.
Yeah, I'll sheath mine.
they do seem off-put. Would you remain right where you are, please?
The funny thing is when we've come out the door and we've all kind of
Clumped up.
piled up outside the door, and we're all just taking in the scene and haven't moved.
I wring out my hat and start walking a little bit toward them. I say, hey, I think your pipe burst a leak back there. That
Oh my gosh. Chevy.
I believe we'll let you speak to the High Archivist and see what she says about that pipe.
That'd be greatly
can we wait until she
appreciated.
sobers up?
Perhaps,
I don't want to speak to a high archivist.
perhaps we should keep you on the stonework here and not further into the library until you've dried.
Yeah.
There's some scholars have sat back down and quietly gone back to, you can hear the slight scratching of their quills, but they do keep looking over. It's a very beautiful library with nice warm lighting, but you don't really see much. The guard never even pulled a weapon. They don't seem very violent at all. Eventually, a woman wearing a very ivory, sea green trimmed robe comes in. She seems maybe in her late 60s. Her hair is pulled very tightly into a braid streaked with silver. As she walks up, you can see ink stains and such on her hands and fingertips. She's got sigils etched with cataloging sigils and different scholarly things on the rings that she wears. No one has emerged from the drowned stacks in my lifetime.
About how long
Maybe
before she
5
gets
minutes,
5 minutes?
if that.
She basically walks in with me giving towels to everyone.
Okay. You have towels.
Footsteps squishing.
Persistent planner. I have changes of clothes for everyone too.
Well, perhaps you can get to where you aren't dripping, and we can take you somewhere where you can fully dry before we ask about how you survived and what you might have disturbed. This way. And she'll turn and start walking.
I'll follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys are going through the doors, and you've come through, and you know your Nayla has gotten Elgato to give one last shake in that empty room, and pretty much talking to him and please don't shake anymore when we leave this area. Please don't shake, not at all. Natural 20 on her to command animals. So that'll do it.
No shaking.
Rolled that natural 20. She gets him to not shake off any more water. He does leave a little bit of a trail as he goes through that they're going to have to clean up. But he does not shake and get water all over the books and papers as you guys make your way through this grand library. This arching ceiling, and it is just gorgeous. It is not anywhere near what those of you that went to the heavens saw, but it definitely looks very beautiful. It's very worldly, whereas the other one was otherworldly. But it's very well made, well lit, and nice looking. Well taken
I
care
would
of.
say no trials, but I
think we just
I would have
passed
to
those.
retract that.
Yeah.
A young man comes up and kind of falls into step behind her. He's clutching kind of like a clipboard type thing, and he's got a few drops of ink that have stained the front of his robes, and he seems a little bit out of breath as he catches up, but he kind of falls into step, and she kind of gives him a nod, and he keeps walking before it's like he can't stop himself. You came from the Moonwell levels?
The Moonwell?
Yes, you came from below. Those shelves were categorized as lost. She kind of goes, sorry.
There was nothing down there to be recovered.
And they're books, but they're all wet, of course.
They're all everything was destroyed, as far as what I could tell.
You guys get led to a side chamber. There's a fire going. Pretty large fireplace. Very large, long table. Looks like some kind of meeting room. Fire to warm yourselves and dry. Perhaps now you can tell me a little bit. I am High Archivist Silvara Quinn. And you might be?
We're the United Souls. Chevaux-Tant. I'm from Marathel, actually.
Chevaux-Tant? Really? I'm sorry, High Archivist, but and he gets into his little side messenger bag and
This happens all the time.
pulls out
Fans.
he pulls out a sheet of
I don't have a pen, so
papers,
I can't.
a bundle of multiple, looks like multiple things stacked on top of each other, and he picks it up and he goes through a few and he goes, I was going to the post, sir, and yes, this does say Chevaux-Tant, care of United Souls, if you'd like. I won't have to send it all the way across the continent, I guess. He puts the rest back in his bag. And
Do I recognize the writing?
you do. I was asked to send it with urgency. That was just so that it might find you. But apparently you found it. Do you open it up while everyone is doing their?
No. I'll wait.
Okay. All right.
There's several peeking over my shoulder here.
We were kind of sent here. We didn't realize it was underwater when we used the portal.
Okay. Well.
The portal came from more vast, by the way. I don't know if it works both ways, but.
Well, that has been under water for quite some time, and we thought the portal destroyed. No one could really get down there and around to it.
Well, if you're on the other side, it works just fine.
Until
However,
you get here.
It won't
Better be
go
prepared
back.
to breathe, yeah.
we don't know. We didn't try. Our goal was to be here.
Very well. What can we do for you here?
We're just trying to get to Marathel for one thing, but the other, we knew this was supposed to come to Arclune. We were going to research some
We're looking
methods of
for an
transport.
entrance to hell.
Yeah.
Well, that is something to research. An entrance to hell.
Portal entrance.
Unless you happen to have a phoenix feather that was given to someone freely. That would be great, then we wouldn't have to make the trip.
No,
Okay.
I do not.
Thought I'd ask.
Oh, why yes. I use it as my bookmark.
Yeah, by quill.
Yeah.
It's her wand.
Research and such and information is kind of what we do. So if
Well-
we can help, we will.
We also need to make sure that we follow the rules of the plane.
Very well.
And, I don't know if you can tell, we're not very other planely.
I don't like following
Seems
rules
like
either.
you have a lot of things you need to research. I will allow you to have access to a few archivists. Junior archivist Palin Voss here. He can help you find some things. And I will send for the Stacks Warden, Halric Dane. And he might be able to help you find a few things as well. If we can help you find this information, we will definitely try. But there's not a lot that I believe you might find on the hells here. But you can always try.
Is there anything that you would like to know about the lower levels? Since we have transfer zone.
Well, we know of some of the structural collapse from the way things are up here. Some rooms, even up here, are now
Do you have a map?
sealed off. But there's also, we would like to know of any contamination or we'd heard about things moving down there, and it's been, the door was sealed and the water removed from the stairs before, so that nothing could come back up here.
There was a sentinel. There is some kind of lichen that kind of stings. We've dispatched the sentinel.
So we do not need to worry about the sentinel then?
When undead are destroyed, or when undead are killed, they are destroyed.
So, is there anything salvageable?
If you can salvage a sopping wet book, I'm sure.
I would assume not.
There are some currents and there are air pockets there.
I found this. I hand over the halberd.
And you set it on the big table?
Yeah.
That would require some research to know what that is as well. That's not something I could really use or need.
I don't think I could either.
Well, if research is what you need, then, as I said, you will have access to the warden and this junior archivist. They might be able to help you find what you're looking for, but other than that, if you say the danger is past, other than the stinging algae,
lichen, whatever you want to call
then perhaps we should have some people checking that out as well. Maybe we can get the water out of there.
Part of the building is collapsed. So,
Right.
Shelves and things toppled over. Yeah, so it structurally is a little bit of hazard still. So.
Is there anything more you need from me?
Is there a source of water that feeds that? Or is it just filled with water and hasn't been removed from the water that...
We're right on the sea. The seawater didn't fully recede.
Gotcha.
If you'd like to see, there's a window right outside this room. If you step out and take a look and see how close you are, part of this library actually is over the water. You are literally about 10 feet above where high tide would come in. So you can see the water comes in, hits the rocks below, but you don't quite see where it would stop.
Interesting.
Kind of hangs out over it.
Yeah.
Part of the building does.
Very cool.
Not all of the city hangs over the ocean, but part of the library does. Well, you might need to find yourself a place to stay within the town as well. I'm sure the junior archivist might be able to recommend a few places.
We appreciate your hospitality.
She'll go walking out. When you say stinging algae as soon as she's gone, what do you mean by did it itch, sting? Did it cause damage? Is it? Do you think perhaps is infected you in some way? And how dangerous do you think it would be for a normal person to head down there? The United Souls, obviously, it probably isn't doing much, but
so the stinging when I had it would, like, with my knowledge of medical, would this be like a paralysis?
yes, it could have caused paralysis. It would have stopped the breathing, and you would have started drowning.
It would have paralyzed you, and if you had to breathe, if you were breathing underwater, you would have stopped breathing.
Oh my. So yes, no, don't go near that. And
Unless you have appropriate gear.
yes, that would be good. And
Potions of water breathing.
yes, definitely. I don't plan to go down myself, but I definitely would like to see. But I don't want to be paralyzed and drowning. But if there's whatever I can help you find here at the library, as she said, I will be more than happy to. But I do definitely have questions about down below. It's been sealed off for so long. So.
Can you point me to a restroom, actually?
Yes, actually, just down this way, and kind of take you off to the side. And
Well, you're going to help us find the information. We will answer your questions.
oh, very well. Good.
Once I find myself in a private location, I'll pull out the letter.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna let you open that letter up, and let's hear what it says.
Dear Shevix, your letter got here. You know, you sent too much money, right? Clara's bouncing off the walls, talking about the ship she wants. If you're trying to spoil her from half the continent away, you're doing a great job of it. Anna cried a little when she read your words. She tried to hide it, but I saw. Clara didn't cry. She just said, "Daddy's winning," like it was the most obvious thing in the world. And she's better. Like, really better. She sleeps, she laughs and sings. She doesn't look scared anymore. That's worth more than any toy. But I'll make sure that she gets the ship. Don't thank me. You would have done it if you were here. And about the rest of your letter, I'm glad that my father is somewhat safe, and I'm glad that people care about him, but I'm not ready to talk to him. He made a choice for me that should have been mine to make, and I didn't ask to wake up all hungry all the time, or cold inside, or to never sleep right again. I didn't ask to feel so wrong. He did what he thought was right, and he did it out of love. But it doesn't make it easy, and it doesn't make me okay with it. Maybe someday. Please do tell my father that I love him, and I will try. Write again when you're able. It helps hearing from you. Kilara Valadane.
The junior archivist will take you guys, minus Chevy, to different parts of the library and point out different things for you guys to take a look at that might help. Who would like to start in on this research? And what's the questions you guys are trying to get answered while you're here?
I will. I am looking for just general information on the plane, first of all.
Okay. General information on the plane. Is anybody else researching with her for that particular knowledge?
I mean, I'll stand by her.
You'll stand by her.
Chapter 3.
I have this book here. It says Hell's Cookbook. I don't know what this is. This is probably right?
Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Hell's Kitchen cookbook.
Yeah.
I mean,
Chapter 7.
what would you like?
Casseroles.
Through the fryer and flames.
Oh no.
What would you like to try to research with?
Let's see.
If you're trying to find out general information, I would think that you would do either Arcana, Occultism, or Religion. If you want to know about the rules, I would say Society. You can still
I can
use
do
the others.
both. I'll do Religion and Society. One for general
get-
knowledge.
One for your research check right now.
Bum, 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 bum.
Well, okay, well, my next one's gonna be Society, okay?
Because you guys have to accrue those research points.
Yep.
So if only one person is doing it, it's going to take you a little bit. But if other people would like to join in and try to accrue some research points as well, that's fine.
I just rolled from an 18 to a 2.
Oh no.
It's almost like that 20 to 2.
That's a 24 Religion on the plane.
Okay. So that is your first research roll. That will give you 1 research point. So Sunshine got that first one there. And
I'll
this is
start
just
researching
general.
when I get back as well.
Yeah.
I'll catch
What
up
do
with
you
these guys.
what skills do you want?
It,
The ones you have.
kind of up to you. How would you like to try to research?
I intimidate the archivist to tell me what I want.
I will.
So the one little archivist is helping you guys. There are several other scholars around that, I mean, you could totally go up to one of them that was not assigned to you, and you could try to do an intimidation to make them,
No.
or persuade them,
No.
or something.
Nope.
He's going to the H section and
Or-
just stacking up books.
No. So I am untrained in literally all of the skills that you mentioned, but I do have 3 ranks in religion.
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
All right. So with a 21.
And
Right?
I go, yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So several. That will give us a second research point here.
I just happened to like pull this book off the shelf and I'm like, Hell's Dichotomy. What is that? What is this shit?
So apparently, it's hot.
Explains the phrase.
These guys follow some whack ass rules.
You're looking through it and you're reading through and you kind of saying, yeah, this is some weird stuff. But however, something does catch your attention. The Licorette boulder.
Have you heard anything about this boulder? There's like 3 chapters on this weird ass boulder.
Yeah, and stories and such on it, but this weird ass boulder sits in a forest in the Hells. Whoever happens to touch it or sit on it, it gives them the sensation of being under the influence of alcohol. Even the devils can go and sit on it and get under the influence of alcohol.
It's interesting.
It's popular butt rest.
There you go, Vapor.
So, I guess I don't understand. Like,
helps.
if it's so hot, like, what kind of forest grows in hell?
Cinderwood.
If I just read the next chapter.
Like the ones from the Elemental Plane of Fire.
Chevy, yours,
I'll give a society.
okay. Are you looking specifically for the rules, or are you going to continue on with the general knowledge that they're doing at the
I was
moment?
gonna start on the rules.
Okay.
That was a 20 on society.
Okay, so that will give you your first point in that one. Avery, would you like to help with any of the research here? Which one would you like to help with?
She can't be shown up by me. I don't even have these skills.
What was the skills again?
It depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to help Chevy, he's looking for rules about what happens in the Hells and how you guys would need to behave, what you need to go through there, if there's any kind of paperwork or whatever. Sunshine's looking at the general plane itself and seeing, kind of what kind of things to expect. Are you guys going to need to be protected from fire all the time? Are you guys going to need to watch out for specific denizens? That kind of thing is what she's looking at.
I'll help Sunshine.
Okay? So you can give me Arcana, Occultism, or Religion.
$29 Arcana.
Okay? That will give you guys 3 research points there. So you guys got 3 research points for the general knowledge of the Hells, and then 1 for the kind of the rules and such. And this is going to take quite a while. This is hours of research that you guys are doing. What would you like the junior archivist
Rules.
to help you guys with?
Yes,
The rules. Okay, so Pellin Boss will help you guys with that. See what he can find. Okay. He'll say, I believe these will help you, sir. And perhaps these books here. I remember seeing something in this, and he will get you guys another research point for the rules. While you guys are researching, you will see Halric Dane. This is a human man in his mid-40s. He is broad-shouldered. He does not look like a man that has been doing scholarly work for a long time. He wears leather mail and armor. He's just beefy. He kind of about the size of B-Rock. I mean, he is a big guy.
Well, the priest. Look, the priest back where, in
Orvast.
what is it?
Orvast.
In Orvast?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was deceptive too. So, we don't judge books by their covers.
But he definitely does
Literally.
still have some scholarly robes along with the armor. He carries kind of a pole arm that he uses almost like a walking stick. But he will be there, and he can help you guys as well if you would like him to help with anything with the research.
I hand him the halberd and ask him if he wants it. In place of his pole arm.
I'll take a look. I don't really know much about this, so I appreciate
Nobody
the
seems
offer.
to want it.
But I don't know much about that, and it doesn't really
It was in your
feel
library.
right in my hands.
Okay. It was in your library. I thought you guys might want it.
I mean, it
Alright.
doesn't even seem magical to me.
Hmm.
Absolutely is magical, and you know that,
Yeah.
but he doesn't. He rolled a 1 on his, so he can't tell shit about it. Good thing that wasn't your research roll,
Yeah.
huh?
Gotta get.
Fucking right. God damn.
Well, maybe you can help me in another way.
And how would that be, sir?
I'm looking for information on the laws and rules of the Hells.
Planning a long trip, are we?
Yeah.
I think I can help a little bit. Unfortunately, he will help, but he will not be giving you another point. He did not get high enough, but he is definitely trying to help. So you guys will get some more research done, and he will. They will give you guys some places that you can go get a room for the night, different inns.
I will meander through the library, finding myself in the elf section.
Imagine that.
Weird.
You find yourself in the elven section. There's actually quite a large elven section here. This place is rather big, but you actually find this rather large section, probably about a 12-foot wide section, and then it seems to go all the way up the 4 stories, 3-4 stories. So, is there anything you're looking for after you finished with your research?
I think he's interested in like the mythos or the legends or any kind of study done on the death of elves. Like that whole process.
Okay.
So, any of it from, the idea of reincarnation to the soul crystals to like any of that stuff. The trees of death, like any kind of down that vein.
Why don't you give me your elven lore? I believe that's one you have, isn't
I
it?
do have points in
Oh
that.
my goodness! So as you guys are doing your researches and all, he's even when you guys are done for the evening, he's still back into this section, going to town, looking through these books.
That's a 33.
33.
I rolled a 19 and I have a 14.
Nerd.
I know.
All right.
I only have 1 nerd skill.
That'll get you. You feel like you're on the verge of something here.
I like
and
this.
you keep kind of digging through. That gets you 2 research points, and that's actually enough for a little bit here, but not. You don't feel like you've hit the end of it.
Sure.
You find a few tomes, older tomes that do speak of elven religion and the pantheon under Corel Levane, which you now know is dead, and his wife
rub it in.
Talena. Huh? Nothing.
She said just rub it in.
I mean, it happens.
That's like
It
2 years
happens.
ago.
I mean,
Too
you should be
soon.
over it by now.
Just move on. You live forever. God.
It's just a drop in the bucket.
That's right.
Sunshine, come on now.
It's
Dang.
just my god.
I mean, it's just your god. It's fine. So you're looking at it, and this tome talks about the soul crystal and how the elves have created this magical item that is important to their culture. It is made to actually house the soul. They're not sure the exact construction, but each society seems to do it differently, each type of elf. And it doesn't seem to, they do go on to speak about like the different kinds of elves and how, it doesn't seem to matter if you're born from wood elves, you could become a sun elf just because of more along the lines of where you're raised, not necessarily genetics, if that makes sense. But they also do say that there are definite genetic traits about elves, and you're like, okay, they're talking about that, I'm moving on. You get past that, and it goes back to the soul crystal and how each different society talks about why the soul goes in there or how. And it's always set up at a coming of age ceremony. That if an elf dies, their soul goes into the soul crystal. They do also say that if you have not had a coming of age ceremony, it's said that this is not going to work because you're not attuned to your crystal or not attached to it, is the way they put it. And so that is one thing in there that they've decided kind of as a fact that elves that are not through a coming of age, if they were to die, they would die just like a human or anything else. They would not be drawn into the crystal. And they do speak of how the crystal holds onto the soul, and they don't know if it's an echo or just or if it's the actual soul, but they do speak of that once, that it almost seems like a ritual to give the family time to say goodbye. That people can speak to these crystals, they might hold them and talk to them, and sometimes it's said that the soul speaks back, and which is why they believe that it may just be an echo or maybe just a conduit to move the soul on. There's a lot of theorizing on it, but there's the one thing that they do say is fact is without the coming of age, the soul does not enter the crystal upon death. So there is that. And that's what you get for your research for today. But you're pretty sure there's more that you could find in here if you can find more on the trees and such, and then the beyond. So
I think he's just got like a bunch of books on the desk, and he kind of like looks up and realizes like he's got all these books open, and he like finds himself just like
looking around,
like in this dark like library, like a place that he would never find himself, but he's just kind of like, this is where the nerds go. Then I just go back to whatever he was researching.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you guys are done with your research, so you're kind of over with Sunshine and you were helping with that research. What are you guys doing after you're done with it? It's getting close to the end of the day. You guys have been swimming.
Yeah, we're exhausted.
For quite a while. It's pretty tiring, so.
That, I still have more questions.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You may always come back tomorrow and you can finish your research if you'd like. I'm here to help.
Did you also happen to carry like extra snacks with all those extra clothes and towels?
Yeah. But
Okay,
let's go.
Just checking.
Let's go get everyone and find some place to get a hot meal and a bed.
Yeah, I've been kind of waiting on that for like the past how many hours have we been in here?
Too many. Let's go. Go find several in his little cove
He's
of
in this,
elven books.
Yeah, he's kind of surrounded by books and tomes and such.
Come up behind him. Nerd.
What?
We're ready to go and get some food and sleep.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Nerd.
Just one more
yeah?
paragraph.
Okay.
Where are you guys going?
We don't know yet.
Fine. I think I was onto something.
We'll see. Look here. This might be new to you.
Careful what you say right now.
A bookmark.
Oh yeah, that's what this guy's for.
He's gonna sit here all night with his finger
Yep.
right where he left off. Don't move.
When I come back. Poor guy's pee all over the floor.
Okay. So you guys go find Chevy after.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you find Chevy kind of nearby where you guys were. It was just around the opposite way that you took off to go find several. And like I said, you've made some headway as well. You've not lost any ground, but you've not gotten to one of those milestones where you'd gain a little information either. So, you guys gonna head out from there?
Yeah, I think it's time for some food.
Find a place to
and
stay.
some sleep, and then we'll hit it early in the morning.
Have a little bed and breakfast.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
The bed or the breakfast?
Yeah, what he
Both.
said.
Dinner and then bed and then breakfast.
Dinner, bed, and breakfast.
Mhm.
Yep, twice in there. There's food. So yeah, that's about right for her.
That's about it for Avery.
I mean, anyone would be this hungry after swimming like that and then doing all this research. It's
Don't think I didn't see you reach into the sack and get one of those muffins.
I cannot say
crunchy muffin.
I did that.
That's what it was. It's definitely making a lot of noise.
Oh,
Seen it.
maybe I had nuts.
Hey,
I will reserve my comment about nuts.
Chevy, have you ever been down here before? Like,
I have not.
No?
Not personally.
I'm not saying like to the library. You ever been to this town?
Yeah, I've been to libraries before, but I've never been to this town, this specific library.
That's
Arclune is north of
Yeah.
Marathel, unless I
Right.
said it wrong before.
No, you said it right.
Okay.
Several's just directionally challenged.
Have
That's
you
true.
been to Arclune?
No.
Okay.
No.
Wait.
I mean, you would have dropped people off. It's north.
Oh, yeah.
It's north of
Just-
the rift, whereas
never do-
Marathel is
I never
south.
debarked.
of
Just
it.
in the
Yeah.
port.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
how. I guess you don't know, but how big is this place? Do we know?
No.
What's out and about as we leave the library?
Okay, as you leave the library, you find yourselves along this kind of balcony type walk. Little road that's partially a balcony that hangs over. It's a very beautiful sight as the sun's setting and such. You can see out over the water. The sun actually, it's the opposite of Earth. So you guys are on the west. And so the sun would rise in the west here. So you're getting that backlit view as you're seeing the sun setting from the opposite of the water. It's not dropping down into it, it's dropping behind it. So you're getting that nice little glaze out from it and all the different colors. It's still quite a beautiful sight. And you've got sprawling before you, out from this library, you see a nice little coastal town. It's not quite a city, but it's more of a town. It's smaller. You can see remnants here and there along the shore where the town was underwater. Especially now, it seems the waters have receded a little bit and you can see just remains along the cliff and such where you're walking along this balconied area. And you can see that this will lead you straight into quite a bustling little town.
Does it look like the library is the largest building?
It does. It's a very, very large and northern location. It's more along the north part of the coast and you guys are heading down toward the city itself.
Gotcha.
And there's people walking along the roads with you along there, through there. People walk up and down through this all the time. There's some people standing looking out of the sea. Might even be somebody crab fishing off of one of it, almost like you're on a pier, but it's more like a balcony almost along the side of this cliff. And you guys can make your way down into this town that seems to be quite lively. There's a lot of nice amber glowing lanterns lighting up the streets. It seems a very ordered and very gridded town as you're coming down to it. You can see a large port.
Stop somebody. That looks like they're actually from here. Well, I guess we're just the first person. Do you know of a good inn and restaurant that we can stay in?
Yes, I can. Well, there's the Scholar's Nook is a decent little place, and it's not too far from down the road here. It's on the very edge. There's the Wax and the Wane. That's a more lively place there. That's more. It's 2 streets uphill there. You might find that this seems like you guys would be more of a Wax and Wane type place. But then again, if you need just some quiet but warm comforts, the Brine Wake Hearth might be more to your liking. That's on the southern end of the docks. There's stay away from the Sealed Quill. That's specifically for scholars, and you're obviously not in any kind of scholarly uniform. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Oh, that'd be. Thank you.
He continues on.
I'm looking at you because this is your like home-ish
Yeah,
area.
I'm not feeling the excitement tonight after all that swimming. So I think we,
The more
Go
quiet
to
place.
the Scholar's Nook.
yeah, quiet and food. More my
Yeah.
cup of tea tonight.
I'm all right with that.
All right. So you guys go down and find that the Scholar's Nook. They said they have 1 room left. They do not have any more than 1. It would be a tight fit, but you all could share the room. I just I don't have any more rooms. I do have the common room available as well.
We'll take the room in the common room.
All right. It's going to be a total of 15 silver, please.
I'll pay.
Okay. So she'll give you a key, and common room is pretty much
Yep.
off to the side of where you're paying for your room, and there's a couple people already kind of putting out bed rolls and sleeping in there.
We'll order a nice hearty stew for everyone and a chunk of meat for each of the cats, which I will take Zila out now that we're out of the library. Let her shake off and
Oh, she's
realize
nice
that
and dry. She's been in there for a while now.
Make sure Elgato gets a bucket of crab that's nice and crunchy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, Zila would need one too.
Getting them out in the room or just down there in the right by the common room.
Well, she is, or well, Elgato's already out, so wherever he is, I would put her.
Okay. Usually your Nayla tries to see if she can get him through the door, but if she can't, then they usually go to the stable, I believe. So she'll probably stable him.
Oh, she's stabling him. I'm inside already. Will she fit?
I mean, you could probably take her out in the room. It's gonna be a little crowded. But she'd make a nice pillow.
Truth.
Azara's definitely gonna, I mean, they'll fit, but it's just,
Tight squeeze.
Azara should probably be in a stable as well, but she's quite big now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that because I also thinking like we ain't gonna get any sleep tonight. The room's gonna be overheated like this. She's gonna be an actual furnace.
I'm gonna
So-
put Zila out with Elgato and make sure they're all fed and we're all fed, and then
Okay. Then you guys getting some sleep there, huh?
much needed.
Okay.
Indeed.
I will also be doing like medicine checks, healing before we go to sleep.
Enough to recover roughly 120 hit points, hopefully.
Yes,
He's fine.
I can.
Don't worry, guys. I was okay.
Are you
Were you
good?
at like 3?
Yeah. I was at 28. I was good.
You have to start watching your bard.
No, I'm not gonna watch shit. You know what I'm gonna do? After every battle, just go.
I had my
Heal.
own personal heal left. I was fine.
Failed.
That you happen to.
Yeah.
So
No,
Try to
after every battle, this is what it's going. Just like with him, it's gonna be harm.
That whole time
heal.
researching, I still had that big gash in my side from several.
Just holding it like maybe sunshine will eventually come heal me. I don't know. I don't want to be a burden.
He's like, I may be able to research faster if I wasn't bleeding profusely out of my gut.
I'm going to take his coat and I'm going to dye it black. So, I'm going to
White.
replace his coat so I can see the blood.
You're gonna wear a midriff now.
Irnela, I believe she said she was going to every morning and evening tell you guys about Esteban.
Right.
So as you guys are eating and finishing up, she's going to go through describing and telling you about him and reminding you guys of him. And while she's doing that, it's almost like it called for him. You guys hear a voice on the breeze once more. Hello, my friends. As you hear Esteban's voice again, he pretty much just is saying, hello, I don't want you to forget me. And that it's okay. He's pretty sure the bitch is gonna forget him soon. I'll be fine. Between the two, we'll see if you guys remember him in the morning. And that's pretty much how your night's gonna be ending. You hear a message. He does prattle on a little bit,
Like he does,
but he does talk to you guys.
according to
You hear his
Irnela.
voice. And you guys did rest, but you are coming up on that 24-hour mark. So we'll see what happens. Because you guys went right from fighting, had to get a little rest,
Yep.
found this portal, went through water, have been researching all day, and now you're getting ready to go to bed.
We hadn't forgotten him yet.
You had not yet. But you are coming up on that 24-hour mark. So, both Irnela and Esteban were trying to see what they could do about that.
I think at some point we would have all sat down and shared what stories we remember of Esteban with Irnela. Like if she wasn't around for some of them. Things that Esteban has told us.
Well, is that something you guys want to do this evening? Before it's that 24-hour mark?
Yeah. Like Esteban has told us about stories like when we were in the Mimic House. Before that, in Dromathan, and other places that we had met him. So if Irnela can remember, then she needs to know all the stories that Esteban has told us.
Okay. So you're maybe giving her the house story. And who else is giving her a story? What kind of stories are you guys telling about Esteban before it comes to that point?
I think I am telling him the story of how we first met him. At least that I can remember.
That you've been told by him
yes,
and such?
that he was traveling with another gnome fella, and he was setting out to expand his shop and was trying to get to Duratham. And they ended up at a little town that several can't remember the name, but I'm sure Esteban has told him over and over again, but we got into some kind of scuffle with some orcs, and the story goes that Esteban joined us kind of in that midst where we were in the need, and he kind of came through for us clutch and when we really needed him. And so I'm kind of telling her those like really early on beginning stories where we first maybe ran into him for the first time, based on what I was told from him.
Okay. You two? Anything you're telling her?
Trying to remember. Maybe I'm already starting to forget.
Oh no.
So we can't have an image of him. But what if somebody looked like him? Avery, do you have a spell that might be able to do something like that?
I mean,
With the Heartwood, you have access to everything. As long as you can cast it. As long as you're high enough level to cast
I
it.
mean, I could prep a spell that would permanently alter someone's appearance, like their clothing.
You can give me an Arcana if you would like, Avery.
Because we have to be able to see him.
And then
26.
there was the time he was with that angel.
What did you
Oh
get?
yeah, the angel.
26.
26. You can think of a spell called Illusionary Disguise.
That's why your
It's a level
sword
1.
took so long to make.
You have access to all the different
'cause they were
types of
working out the
magic
kinks.
with that.
Yes, they were.
With your heartstone, or with the heartwood, so you can get to that one. It creates an illusion that causes the target to appear as another creature of the same body shape with roughly similar height. But so you could essentially make somebody, a willing creature, look like Esteban for up to an hour if you wanted. You wouldn't be able to do it tonight. You'd have to prepare it for tomorrow.
So what, we would do that like every hour for somebody else? Like how would we?
Once every 24 hours, maybe?
Yeah, so if you do it kind of at the end of the 24-hour period, then you would
See Esteban.
see Esteban in the morning. Right, so like before you go to bed every night, if you make like Chevy or myself or someone look like him, then
Oh, you would need to heighten it to 3rd level for a specific individual.
so you could essentially make one of us look like him for an hour, and then hopefully when we would pass that window that we would have seen him. But I guess maybe all that would do is like push the window a little further, and then we'd have to just keep chasing the clock every day, right?
But we wouldn't forget if.
But we wouldn't
if
forget.
it worked.
If it works, correct. Yep.
I would have to look through my spells for something better, but yeah, we could start with that.
But that doesn't help us tonight. Right.
Right. Do you remember when he slept with that fire lady when we were going into the fire expanse?
At the forge.
Yeah.
The fire
Yeah.
lady with
What's with him
the-
sleeping with people
with
at
an
a
angel.
forge? Does he sleep with every blacksmith?
I don't know.
You know
No, because those Torgals, he hasn't slept with them yet.
Oh,
that we know of.
maybe that's why they
mean-
fight. They're fighting over Esteban.
I mean,
He was actually so good with that fire lady that she gave us a buff and was able to give us some resistance to fire. And it was clutch for Barnabas to go into the fire expanse.
Buzz.
it just added more to what I was already,
Yeah.
which was nice.
Yep.
Chevy, are you adding anything to these stories, or?
You know, Inela and I both met Esteban at roughly the same time, so I don't think that I would be able to tell her anything she wouldn't already know.
Except for you remember what it felt like to hug your dad, right? So you could describe that.
Yeah, yeah.
Your Nayla was always seemed to be worried that he was coming on to her, which was hilarious. But yeah. Well, as you guys kind of sit around in your room, and you reminisce about Esteban, and you think of ways that you can remember him, and you tell your Nayla these stories that she can then share with you guys later.
Oh, he was serenading everyone at the spa.
Oh yeah.
Naked at the spa.
Naked at the spa with
And
his
Barnabas came.
Oh, you weren't.
Came
Captain Esteban.
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't there for that.
You weren't there for that.
No,
B-Rock was
Barnabas
there.
walked
B-Rock
in
was
on
there.
him.
Because of the blue toes.
Yep.
Barnabas
you missed
walked
that
in on
part.
him.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was wooing the entire spa and did some mental damage to Barnabas.
Yep.
And his Captain Esteban pose.
He was definitely scarred. Barnabas was definitely scarred about that, but he definitely probably made a note of that one too
sure.
in his book. And guys, as you reminisce about Esteban, we'll find out at the beginning of Incanati's Day and our musical numbers for Bard Vision
Oh boy.
what happens next, guys. Let's see if you guys remember him. See if you guys can get through research and to the house, or maybe somewhere else to get to the house. We'll see what happens with you guys next Tuesday, guys. We will see you next Tuesday. Make sure you join on Monday for the Bloodlords campaign. Is this Sun? You guys are doing Bloodlord stuff this
Yep.
coming
This
Monday.
coming Monday.
And then
We just won't have Barnabas
we
with
will
us.
see you again next
Or
Tuesday
Patrick.
for our Bard Vision. Hopefully we won't have anybody with an approved time off.
That's right.
Because we do need everybody here so we can have break out into song and different things going on. Guys, let's see you next Tuesday. Please join us and bring a friend. And then we'll see Barnabas Brushes after the holiday times.
That's right.
But until then, guys, Merry Christmas. We love having you here.
Bye, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Bye, everyone.
Absolutely.
Join us on Discord. We will chat you up.
That's right.
Everybody be safe.
Woo! Hey, by the way,
my
we
gosh.
pumped the brakes. No Bard Vision in hell.
Yeah.
You never know. It might be.
At least not starting now.
Yeah. We might get there.
It might be Bard Vision in hell. You never know.
But now,
Highway to hell.
no, now we can start the whole episode with "Do you remember?" It was the 30th night of December.